It is the most wonderful time of the year, the Stanley Cup playoffs, and a very pleasant good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be watching from. My name is Jimmy Finizzi, the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network, and alongside Bob Matthews of the Bob Matthews Podcast. We welcome you to another THPN watch party, as today the series begins. Rangers, Capitals, always a classic when these two teams go at it, especially when it comes to the postseason. We have a lot to digest, especially with all the other playoff action going on in the NHL that started yesterday. We'll talk about those games, and we'll talk about this series. Obviously, we'll have you covered from all angles, and we'll talk about the other games that are taking place tonight. Kyle and Neil have Jets and Avs later on tonight on our YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. But Bob, first time ever doing a stream with you. What is going on, my man? How you doing?
I know, Jimmy Fan. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to be here with you. Now, one thing before we start, and I apologize to the fans out there that are watching, but a little inside baseball here. I'm getting an echo and a delay here, so I don't know if it's on my end or your end. Is there any chance it's on your end? If not, I'm gonna do a little rewiring here and remove it.
Yeah, you are all good. I'm all good on my end. If it helps you, I can lower the volume on my TV. Give me 1 second. This is happening live, folks.
I don't think it's that. That is so strange, though. Yeah, this is live. This is live video, folks. So that's what
you folks are seeing that live. But no, yeah, I just lowered it a little bit, so I hope that's better for you. But we do have quite a few people in the chat right now. What's up, Jared? How you doing? I was at the Bruins game last night. I'm going to game 2 tomorrow. Oh, dude, have a blast, man. Yeah, the Bruins sure looked good last night. But hey, listen, that's why I picked the Bruins in that series. I don't trust Toronto for the life of me. Andrew says Panthers are now up 3-1 over the Tampa Bay Lightning in their game that's going on right now. Good for Florida. I hope they crush Tampa Bay. What is going on, though, Andrew H? I hope you're doing well, my boy. And he also says hello to you, Bob. Thank you so much, as always, my man, for the support. Much appreciated. There he is, the man with the glorious food puns himself, Adam Gosling, a.k.a. Goza. I interviewed him on my show recently, From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go check it out on YouTube and on all audio platforms. You can see Bob is trying to do a little rewiring right now. It's the New York Free Rangers eggs versus the Washington Capitals. I'm going to expect a lot of that from you today, Goza. But thank you so much, my man. Always a pleasure to see you. What's going on, Bruce? Do you feel the Rangers will sweep the Capitals or at least beat them in 5 games? This series is not going to be a sweep, my boy. It is not going to be that easy. I picked them in 6. This is going to go 6 games for me. I did official round 1 picks on my show, From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. Go check that out if you have not done so. I picked the Rangers in 6, but again, I do not feel good about it at all, because I just don't trust this team come playoff time.
Glad to be here. Here he is.
But, sorry, Bob. What'd you say?
Oh, no, I was just saying glad to be back, but I think, Jimmy, I'm still getting the echo. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the studio real quick. Maybe if I come back in, maybe that'll solve the problem.
Hey, listen, do what you got to do. Worst comes to worst, we'll just have to deal with it. It's not the end of the world, but you do what you got to do, Bob.
We are going to get this right, my boy. Hang on 1 second.
Hey, don't worry about it. Come on back whenever. Right. In the meantime, though, let's catch up on a few comments here. Oh, actually, I forgot to change one thing here. Give me a second. That's more like it. Okay, that's the background we want. Anyway, let's catch up on some comments here. But yeah, Bruce, I picked them in 6 on my show. This is not going to be an easy series. You know, I know that the Capitals just snuck in the playoffs, but even still, they're going to give the Rangers a fight. Ovi's going to do his thing. The Rangers, this is not going to be an easy series, but I do expect them to win this series in 6. No quit in New York. Hell yeah, baby. By the way, I want to hear your score predictions for today's game and who you think wins. Leave a comment down below. Let's see here. Jared says Rangers 3, Capitals 2. All right. Andrew says 5-2 Rangers win. Okay. I got a green Kachina alternate jersey of Shane. Oh, you got that framed? Hell yeah, man. That's awesome, man. I see we got... Oh, do we have Bob back?
Fingers crossed here.
We do have Bob back. If I don't hear an echo, that means we are good to go. But let's catch up on a few more.
Now I can't. Yeah. Now I can't hear. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
You know, I think this is me being too cute by a half with all of my...
Take your time, Bob. Take your time. Andrew says,
this
Jimmy, we all know...
This is so weird because I'm hearing you from like 2 minutes ago. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
That is really weird.
In my ear, I'm hearing about you with no quit in New York.
You're that far back. Wow.
It's
okay.
Crazy.
My goodness.
Right. This time, I'm going to close out of StreamYard completely. Relog into StreamYard, so we'll try it again. We're going to get this right.
No problem, Bob. No problem. I got some comments to catch up on in the meantime. Jimmy, we all know the playoffs are a totally different ball game. Yes, exactly my point. And again, that's why I still do not trust this team come playoff time. But again, we shall see what happens. Bruce says, I feel the only weakness on the Rangers is Laviolette. I feel terrible coach. Terrible. He's got the second most wins among American-born coaches, and he has a Stanley Cup championship with the Carolina Hurricanes. This man's one of the most successful coaches in history. How can you say he's terrible? But hey, it's your opinion. We can agree to disagree. Rangers to win in 6. Game 1, Rangers will win 5-2. All right, Goza, nice. Panthers have beaten Tampa Bay 3-2, and they take a 1-0 series lead there. Good job by Florida. For those that don't have MSG, it's broadcast on ESPN. Thank you for sharing that, Andrew. Oh, he was asking Bob Matthews if you have your own YouTube channel. He'll probably answer that when he comes back. But he does have his own show, the Bob Matthews Podcast. Make sure you go subscribe to that on all audio platforms. Really, really good stuff by him. Our scoreboard aficionado, RJ, in the house. He's just letting us know as well that the Panthers have won their first game in the series against Tampa Bay. Technical difficulties. Yeah, hey, it happens. All right, we do have him back. So now, let's see if this actually works this time.
Drum roll, please.
As he gets his headphones in, gets some more.
Oh, yeah, no, we are so close here. Trust me.
So close?
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm an idiot. All right. You want to know? I finally figured out what the problem was. So
what happened?
I wanted to let everybody on my social channels know that we were about to start the stream. So what did I do? Went to YouTube, copied the link, posted it on Facebook and Twitter and stuff, right? Well, yeah, that's all fine and good, but you kind of have to, close the YouTube link out, or else you're going to hear it when it starts.
Oh, Bob.
I'm an idiot. I am such a
No. Hey, Bob, the amount of times I've done that before, I feel your pain. It happens. Hey, that's why we're not professionals. But anyway, I digress.
Exactly. Thank you very much. I tell you what. So Peanuts thinks it's going to be a 5-0 shutout for the Rangers.
I don't know about a shutout, Peanuts, but hey, that's your opinion. You think the Rangers are going to win? Okay. Hey, I think they'll win too, but this is going to be a much closer game than you think. That's just me, though. That's just me.
I like the confidence from his point of view. I'm not sure it's on.
I do too.
Track, but...
No, I do too. New York Rigatoni's versus the Washington Cherry Pie. Again, I'm expecting nothing less from you in these food puns, Goza. Bruce saying, I should say that as a playoff coach, he's been miserable in the postseason since he won the Cup with the Hurricanes 20 years ago. I mean, look, has his track record been all that great recently? I will concede to you the answer is no. But there's just something about this Rangers team that's just different. Yeah, he has them going in a certain way that I haven't seen from a Ranger team in years. Not even in my lifetime personally, not since the Henrik Lundqvist days. So I don't know what to expect this postseason for the Rangers? I really don't. I can't tell you with confidence that they're going to go to the Stanley Cup final. I can't tell you with confidence that they're going to win a Stanley Cup. I can't tell you that because I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Again, I don't trust this team. But what I do know is that if the Rangers do not win this series against the Capitals, no offense, Bob, if they don't win this series, this all the work that they did from the rebuild up until this point is going to be for nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. That's all I know personally.
Well, Caps fans, the Capitals are a team that can sympathize with you because remember, this team won the President's Trophy twice. Has won the President's Trophy twice in the Ovi era. Both times went out in round one. The Canadiens beat them, and then went out in a second round series against Pittsburgh. So, as far as Lavi goes, we know full well about Lavi in playoffs recently because it was with the Capitals that 3 straight years he went out in the first round. Might have been, you can make an argument those were probably the 3 best remaining years of the Alex Ovechkin era to make a deep playoff run.
Right.
And they couldn't get out of the first round with Laviolette on the bench. So, if I'm a Rangers fan, I'm not scared about any of the analytics or any of the numbers because everything says this series ought to be over, relatively quickly. What I am worried about is the Capitals have a red-hot goalie in Charlie Lindgren. I mean, I know he's not going to win the Vezina Trophy, but he's playing at a Vezina Trophy level right now.
No, he's gonna be a major X factor in this series. He is going to be an absolute problem for the Rangers the entire series. I guarantee it.
And that's all that's what hockey is all about, is having a hot goalie in the postseason. You're also dealing with the fact that, and this team, I can tell you from covering them all year, this team is happy to be here no matter what they say because they weren't supposed to be. I mean, Brian McClellan, the general manager, sold at the trade deadline. They had basically packed it in. But Spencer Carberry was able to keep this group together. And, I would be worried about the fact that they've got a lot of kids now. Everybody thinks of this as an old team, the Capitals, but you've got a ton of young talent up here now getting NHL minutes, including several key contributors from last year's team in Hershey that won the Calder Cup. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to, translate here this year, but this is a very, very dangerous matchup potentially for the Rangers. If the Rangers get out, score a couple of first period goals, great. And everything will be fine. I think all the Caps want here in the first game, you talk about low expectations. If it's a 1-goal game in the third period, I think the Caps will be feeling great because then puck luck and a hot goalie come into it.
Yeah. By the way, Bruce was asking you a question earlier that I want to get to. Do you have your own YouTube channel? He's asking you.
I don't. Maybe I should. I do not have. What you can do is we are our podcast is mostly audio. I like for folks to listen to it in the car. So just go to the Hockey Podcast Network channel. It's the Bob Matthews Podcast. I know it's a very original name for it, but please download it and listen. We think we do a good show. We have a lot of the beat writers from the Caps that come on with us. So go give it a download, and hopefully you'll come back for more.
Hopefully. Jared says, "Did you see those hits last night from the Bruins Maple Leafs?" I did, and all I gotta say is that is going to be a theme for the whole damn series. Physicality. You know, Boston's pissed off from what happened to them last year in the playoffs. Toronto. Look, I still don't trust Toronto with my life. They have to prove to me that they can beat the Boston Bruins. They can win another playoff series in order for me to truly believe that they are serious cup contenders. Until I see that, I don't trust Toronto. Bruce says, I feel the wild.
And that's the wild thing about the Maple Leafs. I mean, I look at the Maple Leafs, and that's like the Capitals maybe 8 or 9 years ago. I mean, they've got all this young talent. It's the Leafs, and we keep waiting for the Leafs to make that deep run and win another cup. What's Austin Matthews in his 6th or 7th year now? I mean, we've been waiting for so long, and it hadn't happened yet.
6 years. Yeah, you're right. 6 years.
Yeah. So it's, those are going to be two desperate teams in that series. It ought to be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, Jimmy, I feel the bread man will light it up versus the Caps as long as Wilson doesn't. Oh my God. Okay. No, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice because Bob is cool. I don't want to ripe on Tom Wilson too much. But even still, I will say, actually, let me catch up on a couple of comments here first before I get to you.
Sure, absolutely.
No, you're fine. Andrew says, Breadman better not be a ghost like last year. That was going to be my next point, Andrew. Thank you for that. Panarin had a monster regular season. 1 goal away from 50, over 100 points. Should be at least in consideration for the Hart Trophy. If I see that Panarin, and look at the crowd at MSG, it is electric there, by the way. My goodness, I wish I was there. But anyway, I'm going to answer your question quick, Andrew. Then I got to get to a couple more comments here because the game's going to start. If I see the regular season version of Panarin in these playoffs, this Ranger team's going to be a problem. Especially with him heating up, with Zibby heating up, Kreider heating up. The big guys have to step up. Last year, it was Igor Shesterkin, and that's it. Nobody else showed up. This year, it has to be Igor. It's got to be Panarin. It's got to be Zibby. It's got to be Kreider. It's got to be Fox. Everybody needs to show up. Period. End of sentence. It's not just Panarin. It's everybody. Bruce says to Bob, how do you think Carberry will do as a rookie coach, understanding he has limited resources compared to the Rangers? Right. That's a really good question. Also, Kyle says, have a great stream, boys. Thank you so much, Kyle. Don't forget him and Neil. Him and Neil have Rangers. I'm sorry, not Rangers. We have the Rangers. Jets and the Avs tonight at, I think, 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time. And they'll be joined by the new ladies in the All Goals, No Misses podcast. Grace will be their special guest, so stay tuned for that. But thank you guys. Much appreciated. But anyway, Bob, please feel free to answer this question. I apologize.
Oh, yeah, no, not a problem whatsoever. I think Carberry's going to be all right. Here's the thing that I love about Spencer Carberry is he tried to play his style the first 20 or 25 games of the season, up and down the ice, the long passes, try to hit guys on the go, stuff like that. But he was smart enough to realize around Christmas time that it wasn't working. This team just couldn't do that. It wasn't fast enough. It was too old. And he adopted his – oh, wow, that is a great crowd. Look at that. Yeah, so he adopted his style on the fly, completely changed the way this team played. They started grinding things out, forechecking, dumping the pucks in, working along the boards. So I think Carberry's going to be all right. The fact that he has kept this team that really could have packed it in back, 3 or 4 weeks ago, he not only kept them together, but he made this push, after the trade deadline. I think he's going to be all right.
I think so too. I definitely agree with you there. What's up, DeathRex42? Thanks a lot. Caps are smiting the range. Wow. All right. Hey, you know what? Hey, feel free to chirp here. I encourage chirping, but be respectful about it to us and to everybody in the chat. We don't want to use any band hammers or anything like that. Peanut says, as a Blue Jackets fan, I just hope for a good game. Hey, that's all we hope for too. As long as it's competitive, that's all we care about too.
Right.
Cole Raymond
I gotta say though,
exactly. Cole Raymond says, why isn't the game starting? They were doing a lot of in the playoffs. They always do a lot more pre-game festivities than usual. It always takes later to start in the playoffs, especially when it's the first game. But Cole, do me a solid favor, my man. We love you and thank you so much for the support. But please do not spam the chat. We don't want to deal with any spammers here. Please do not type the same comment over and over again. That goes for everybody else as well. But thank you anyway for your support. We really appreciate it. No upsets so far, so maybe today is the day. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bruce says, thank you for telling him about the podcast. He will check it out. We look like you got yourself a new follower there, Bob. So good job on that one.
That's what it's all about.
Let's see. Deathrick says, Rangers getting decimated 3-0. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right.
From your mouth to God's ear.
All right.
I personally hope so. But I tell you what, though, as much as obviously I would love to see the Capitals go on a deep run, but if you want to step back and look at it from a big picture perspective, it is always a better product when teams like the Rangers and the Bruins, make deep runs. It just is. Now, I think personally that the Caps are kind of up there in that tier now, especially with the fact that you got Alex Ovechkin. And by the way, hey, there's a name I hadn't even mentioned yet when we were talking about all the other guys before that, just the greatest goal scorer out there. So, but it is always better. You want teams like the Rangers and the Caps to be in the playoffs longer rather than shorter times. I can say that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Andrew says, I feel that if Igor's not on his game, Quick should take over. Yes, I agree with you 100% there. I kind of feel like they should have pulled a surprise and maybe started Quick game one. That's just me, but we know they're not going to do that. They want Igor to get in there nice and fresh, so we'll see. Swayman owns the Maple Leafs. They can't figure it out against him. That is also very true. What's going on? Murtuza, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining us. Much appreciated. One more comment real quick because the puck is just going to drop. I personally think the Capitals going to perform an upset because the Rangers have their own set of difficulties throughout the season. I think Capitals will get it done in 6. However, I also think that there will be mishaps along the way. We can agree to disagree on that one, Cole. But hi to Mason from Facebook as well for watching. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the puck has dropped. That is the wrong thing to be looking at. I don't know why the scoreboard's not showing up, but we'll work on that as we are underway from Madison Square Garden. We thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon. We really appreciate all of your supporters. We are about 15 seconds into the game. We already have a stoppage in play, and now we got the scoreboard working. Let me just zoom in a bit. There we go. Got our nice and fancy new scoreboard here for these playoffs.
I like it.
Absolutely.
Very much.
Mason asking, so far, how are the Rangers doing? Well, the Rangers clinched the Division, Eastern Conference, and the President's Trophy, so pretty good regular season for them. But again, I don't know about postseason, but we'll see what happens. Apparently, we had a stoppage in play because Kreider had an equipment issue involving the strap on his helmet, so we had to get that fixed already. And now we are officially
center ice again.
What's that?
I said now we're dropping it at center ice again.
There you go. Exactly.
Time, yeah.
By the way, just so I know, what time are you at on your end of the TV right now?
Yes. Well, Monumental Sports has got the starting lineups up right now instead of the clock, but I am pretty sure we're within a couple of seconds of each other at the very worst. So I will tell you here
right now I'm at 19:09.
Okay, hang on. We'll get the clock up here in a second. Rangers just shot it. They were shooting it into the Caps end of the ice, but it went off the ice, and now we got a face-off coming.
Yeah.
So hang on. All right. I'm at 19:10.
Okay, so we're not that far behind each other, so we should be good. But again, if I do spoil anything, I do apologize in advance, Bob. But hey, it happens when you do play-by-play, so it is what it is.
Not a problem.
So face-off is indeed in center ice. I see a bunch of your comments. I promise we will catch up on them in the next commercial break. But dude, we got almost 100 people watching our stream already combined from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Thank you, guys. You guys are insane. Thank you guys so much. This is going to be a fun playoff year. I can already feel it. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much.
And I tell you, the popularity of these live streams have just been growing and growing and growing since we started doing them a few years ago.
Absolutely. And they will only continue to get better, my friend.
Yeah. Thing to watch here with the Capitals early on, what we want to see if they're going to play well. And I guess we got a penalty coming up.
Yeah, I was about to say, we already got a delayed penalty call against the Rangers. Okay. Extra skater on for the Caps as Lindgren goes to the bench. John Carlson plays the puck for the Caps. So, but please, go ahead and finish your point, Bob.
I was going to say, now, this doesn't apply now because we're about to go on the power play here, but when it's 5-on-5, what you want to watch for the Capitals, are they able to successfully dump it in, do well on the forecheck, and they want to throw things at the net and get some ugly goals. So we'll just have to see how it plays out.
No, absolutely. You're right. As now Rangers finally touch it up, and the Washington Capitals will get their first crack at the power play. And here comes Matt Rempe, everybody's fan favorite right now. And Peter Laviolette is already pissed. I didn't even see what the penalty was.
I didn't either.
What happened here?
Did they call?
Did they call that on Rempe? They called that on Rempe? Are you kidding? They called that a charging penalty? Are you kidding me? Wow! Oh my goodness!
I thought charging was only in the NBA.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it.
I'm not so sure about that one, but either way, Capitals have the first power play of the game.
They're going to try it. They're going to try and get it. They're going to try and get it to Ovi off the faceoff. So no.
Capitals power play was 18th in the NHL during the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So not too terrible. Rangers penalty kill was 3rd in the NHL. Definitely in the top 5 in the league as they're able to clear this out and move up. Barclay Goodrow tried to feed it along, but it's blocked and it just goes out of the zone.
Power play was god-awful for the Capitals to start the year, so the fact that it got up to 18th is a major accomplishment. Yeah. I mean, they were like 2 for their first 30 to start the season. Now, you want to watch for you're going to want to watch for Ovi there just outside the circle. That's his office, so that's what they want to do right there.
Meanwhile, a couple of shots blocked in the circle. Oshie moves in, passes up. It's back to TJ Oshie. He moves up, tries to find a lane, has trouble. Pass intercepted right there by Adam Fox.
Usually they have Oshie in the bumper position. No, usually they have Oshie in the bumper position. So Spencer Carberry's changed this up a little bit.
Yeah. Dylan Strome passes to Oshie. A one-time shot blocked in front and rebound saved by Shesterkin. 45 seconds to go on the Caps power play. Couple good chances right there. John Carlson was the one that had that last chance on Igor Shesterkin.
You are
already the crowd goes with the Igor chants. Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
He is really good.
What's going on, The King? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. Greetings from Spokane, Washington. Wow. Far reach, but thank you so much. We appreciate your support. That's really awesome.
Little brunch action there in Spokane.
How long until Tom Wilson does Tom Wilson things? I have no idea. I have no idea.
He really lives rent-free in Rangers fans' heads, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. What's going on, Andrew B? How you doing? I am doing fantastic. We are doing fantastic. How are you doing, Andrew? It's good to see you again. I see you, Daniel Berry Sports. Happy Sunday to you, too. 20 seconds to go on the Caps power play. Just underway from the Garden. No score between the Rangers and the Caps. Game 1 of this best-of-7 series in round 1 as Vincent Trocheck tried to intercept that puck, and the Capitals move it in with about 5 seconds to go. Maybe time for one last shot if they hurry, as Van Riemsdyk shoots. That's deflected wide. Rebound chance is out of the zone. Power play is over. Delayed offside on the Caps. Good penalty kill by the Rangers.
Yeah. Yes. Very, very nice. I like the Caps got some shots there, but, I don't expect, you can't expect a power play goal right off the box. Not against a team like this is. I'd say you look at that Rangers. You look at the Rangers lines. I'm like, good Lord, where do you get a break? I mean, and they just
pretty much
goal scorers all over the place.
Pretty much, yeah. Speaking of goal scorers, Alexis Lafreniere had a career year for the Rangers, a career high in points and goals. He's starting to prove why he was the number 1 overall pick for the Rangers back in 2020. So congrats to Alexis Lafreniere on a great season. 5 minutes gone by here in the first period as Wenberg plays it around for Ryan Lindgren, Charlie Lindgren's brother. I think that's going to be the interesting thing. Ryan Lindgren versus Charlie Lindgren, the two brothers going head-to-head. And I'm wondering if at some point Ryan is going to score on his own brother. I'm wondering if that's going to happen.
What do we got here?
Oh, you're right. We're going to be coming up against the Capitals.
Yep, Alex Alexiev going off.
What do they call? I didn't see. What did he do here? Let's see the replay here. See what Alexiev did. So early on, we got 2 power play opportunities, and this one going to the Rangers as we got. Oh, it looks like a holding penalty. Yep, that's a holding penalty.
interesting that we've had 2 penalties now in the first 6 or 7 minutes of this game. What do we always hear in hockey is that the referees put the whistles in the back pockets when the playoffs start. So interesting that they're calling it this tight early on.
Absolutely. So the Rangers will get their first power play of the game. 107 people watching our stream. You guys are insane.
Oh, thank you.
We really are thankful. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
And we're just getting started here, people. Can you imagine how the rest of the stream is going to go later as Adam Fox plays it for the Rangers? Rangers on the power play, their first of the game. Alexia for holding. As that shot from a bad angle deflected up high. Zibanejad in the corner. Back for Fox. He shoots and it's deflected away by Van Riemsdyk. Good play by him. And the Capitals take it away and they clear it out.
Cap's been very, very, very good at blocking shots here the second half of the year.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to see. I want to see a lot of shot blocking, a lot of back checking here. They figured out their identity that it's, they're this defensive grinded out type of team. Good clear there.
Absolutely. Zibanejad trying to get it in the zone, almost taken away by John Carlson. Panarin's got the puck. Pass back for Zibanejad a minute to go in the Rangers power play. Here's Panarin. Now Fox trying to find a lane. Has trouble. Panarin moves up. Pass for Zibanejad, who shoots a save. Rebound save by Lindgren. Oh, Lindgren robbed Chris Kreider in front.
There you
Rangers
go.
keep in. Panarin in front. Now Zibanejad. Pass back for Panarin. Now Fox. Back for Panarin. He moves in and shoots. Save by Lindgren. It's behind him, but he's got it. Good, solid chances for the Rangers, and Panarin gets robbed that time by Charlie Lindgren.
That's what I'm talking about. Charlie Lindgren, he is one of the hottest goalies in the league right now. So let's see, again, we're talking about professionals here, but at what point possibly does the first, shreds of doubt start to creep into the Rangers' heads with Lindgren making saves like that?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Just to let you know, I have the TV on mute and listening to you guys. Hey, man. Thanks a lot, Andrew. We appreciate that.
Who does the Rangers games now? Who's their TV?
Sam Rosen and Joe Micheletti are still doing it.
Okay, so it is still Sam Rosen.
Yep, Sam is not doing this game because it's his granddaughter's bar mitzvah, so Kenny Albert is filling in.
Even better. Okay. Yeah, we've got Joe Bettinati and Craig Laughlin on Monumental Sports.
I like Joe Bettinati. He's pretty good. I like him a lot.
Hey, I tell you what,
Rangers are offside. No, they were offside, but they have to go back and play. But the power play is over. So both teams, good penalty killing so far. 12:40 to go. First period, still no score as the puck is deflected in the zone.
I'd say where you really saw Joe be a great play-by-play guy was during the pandemic when when everybody had to do it out of the studio.
Yes.
And I mean, you could not tell that Bettinati wasn't in the studio. With some of those guys, it was painfully obvious because they were so behind. And I mean, it was like he was ringside there calling it. He is really, really good. We are spoiled, and you guys are spoiled with your local guys. You really are.
Yes. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Kyle says Lindgren could be a brick wall this series. That's exactly what we're saying, Kyle. That's exactly what we're saying. That he's going to be my X factor the entire series.
No doubt. No doubt.
Goes the same. We have a better brick wall. His name is Jonathan Quick. Nice, Goza. Nice. Don't care about ESPN coverage, but whatever. I don't think anybody cares about that. But anyway, this is the dude from bottom. Yes, that is me. What's going on, Denali? Thank you so much for joining. Much appreciated. 12-10 to go in the first period, no score.
So from the DMV, I've always thought of Shesterkin as one of the best goalies in the league. Has he been? What's with all the hate? Has he been a little off this year or something?
This year's been the first half. He was not good. The second half, he was looking like himself again. So it's been an up and down year for Shesterkin. But Capitals trying to move in as good job right there by Lindgren to take it away from, who was that, number 19?
Sonny Milano.
Sonny Milano.
15.
Thank
That
you,
was Sonny Milano. Yeah.
He has been a very underrated signing for the Caps. I think he's part of the reason why they're here in the first place.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. They gave him a contract.
Oh, now we're gonna scramble on the Ranger bench. Lafreniere getting involved. Trevor Van Riemsdyk now getting somebody in a headlock. I think that's Kreider. As we got some action here along the bench, and now Trocheck going after number 29 of Washington.
I think somebody, and that's Hendrix Lapierre.
Yep.
Hey, good for him. Boy, good for Hendrix being a little scrappy out there.
It wasn't myself at all last night. I missed last night's stream before, but I got it before Kyle went. Oh, well, whatever's going on, I hope you're okay, man.
Now, Rangers fans, remember, and I may very well eat my words on this. I'm sure that, again, this is, they're the President's Trophy winning team. They've got all the experience here. We know that the Caps have a lot of young players playing in their first, Stanley Cup playoffs here.
Yeah.
But the young backbone of this team, don't forget that they've got a lot of key guys getting minutes here that were playing in Hershey last year. And the thing about that was the Hershey Bears, the Caps farm team, won the Calder Cup trophy last year. So a lot of these guys that are contributing minutes, have got that American Hockey League championship pedigree. I don't think they're going to be intimidated. It's not going to be like they're going to think that the moment's too big for them. The talent might be too much for them, but I don't think that the moment's going to be too big for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, guys, I do see your comments. I know there's a lot of them. I promise I will get to them when I can get to them. I promise you. I apologize if I don't get to every single one today. As you can see, there's a ton of people watching today. So if I do not get to all of your comments, I apologize in advance. But I just want to say thank you for tuning in. It really does mean a lot that all of you are just supporting us and the playoff run for all teams here. It really means a lot that you're taking time out of your day to tune in to watch us old geezers talk hockey. So thank you so much. And it looks like, Kyle says Trocheck took a penalty, actually.
Huh. Okay.
What did Trocheck do, actually? I didn't see what Trocheck... That's the third penalty that I've missed in this game. What happened here?
I want to say maybe slashing.
Oh, what? Yeah. Slash.
Oh, by the way, to answer Denali's question, I'm 56. The boomer here is 56. Just FYI.
You do not look 56, my guy. You seriously look amazing.
I appreciate that. You are much too kind.
So Trocheck gets 2 for slashing. That was pretty obvious. You can't be slashing somebody's stick out of their hands and breaking it. So the Capitals. Oh wait, Andrew says we're getting 4-on-4. Did the Capitals take a penalty too?
It would not surprise me.
Unless it happened during that scrum involving who's number 20? Yeah, we do have 4-on-4. Andrew's right, so thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. So 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes as both teams took penalties. Trocheck for slashing, and I didn't see the other penalty. Was it a roughing penalty?
Was it a roughing penalty on Lapierre?
Oh, it might have been. You're probably right. Yeah. It was a roughing penalty, so we got that clarified in the comments. Thank you, Kevin. And thank you for joining us, by the way. Much appreciated.
Lapierre is one of those. Hendrix Lapierre is one of those guys who was part of that Calder Cup team last year, and he started the year in DC, went down, came back up, and then stuck once Evgeny Kuznetsov got moved to the Hurricanes. So he
by the way,
Michael.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Denali says good luck to your Capitals, by the way, in the comments.
Thank you very much. They're going to need it. Luck is something they are going to need if they want to win this series. That's just the way it is.
Oh, my goodness. Rangers move in the zone. Braden Schneider with the puck. Had that taken away from him momentarily. Lafreniere around the corner. Here's Wenberg. Wenberg lost control. John Carlson trying to play it for Washington. Keandre Miller keeps in. Passes along to Lafreniere, who shoots. It's blocked in front. Braden Schneider takes it back. He's been being pinned by a Capital player. 10:30 to go. First period, no score. John Carlson with the puck for Washington. Tries to move up as the Rangers make a line change. Carlson Passes back for number 27. 50 seconds to go in 4-on-4 action. Trevor Van Riemsdyk moves up. Number 57. He dumps it in the zone. Eric Gustafsson, number 56, goes for it for the Rangers. Battle on the boards for the puck. And it's out and all the way down. And it's an icing against the Rangers. Under 10 minutes to go in the first. Still no score. I want to remind you while we have a little bit here. Everything that we do on the Hockey Podcast Network is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings. Use code THPN to sign up. New customers can bet $5 on the NHL and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. And with the playoffs here, now is a good time to be dropping some good bets. That's code THPN only at DraftKings. Must be 21 plus in select states, and please play responsibly. 9:56 to go in the first. Still no score. 30 seconds to go in 4-on-4 action.
Pacioretty. Max Pacioretty was the one that got the penalty for Washington.
Oh, it was Pacioretty. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw somebody say that. Oh, he took a cross-checking penalty. Okay. 8 seconds to go in 4-on-4 is Panarin. Oh, made a nice move and a shot saved by Lindgren. Oh, Artemi Panarin came close. He made a nice move to dangle the defense and said, no, good save.
Well, that is, you do not want too many of those if you're the Caps on defense. That is a nice save by Lindgren.
Yeah, but even still, if you're the Capitals, you don't want to get them going. You really don't.
No, you do not.
Just saying.
You definitely do not. Again,
by the way,
less time
I was checking Panarin's stats here before the game. He finished the regular season with 9 points in his last 5 games, and John Carlson finished with 4 points in his last 5 games for the regular season. So those two are the players I'm keeping my eyes on. We got Shadow Rider in the house. If you're a Capital, expect the refs to favor the strangers. That's pretty funny. But thank you so much, Shadow, for joining us.
John
we appreciate
Carlson
it.
has also been John Carlson has been racking up a ton of ice time. The last going down the stretch. I mean, it's been like 25, 27 minutes a game. It's been unreal.
No, absolutely. Duke of Rotown, what's going on? Most of these power plays in the NHL playoffs I've seen are underwhelming. Thought either team would score by now, and the Rangers have some momentum on their side. That is actually a very good point. I mean, both teams have certainly had their chances, but you would like to see a lot more by both teams. Capitals have had a couple of more blocked shots than the Rangers, but even still,
take it from the Boomer, who has seen a lot of Stanley Cup playoffs. Once you get into the postseason, I mean, you are not going to see a lot of 6-5 games out there. It's 2-1, it's 3-2. People start locking it down on defense. So, which is what makes this series so dangerous.
By the way, Andrew B is asking, how are things with yourself, Bob? Just a general question.
Oh, I guess they're fine. No, they're
you guess?
They're just lovely, I guess. I nothing's burning in the house, so I'm thinking we're probably okay. No, things are absolutely fine. Going to see one of our daughters in an improv group next weekend in Chapel Hill, where she's in school.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll probably be watching Game 3 on my phone during it. We'll multitask, no problem.
What's going on, Danny? He just says woof. I guess because that means someone may have that dog in them today. Who knows? But thank you so much, Danny, for joining us. Much appreciated. As we are back in action from MSG, as Schneider shoots, that's blocked in front. Zibanejad tried to get to the loose puck, couldn't do it. Capitals able to clear it out. And here comes Tom Wilson, number 43 of the Capitals. He dumps it in the zone. Rangers take it back with 9:10 to go in the first. Oh, leak pass for Kreider, a bit too much for Zibanejad as that pass was blocked. Here comes Keandre Miller. Now Schneider dumps it in. Lindgren out to play it. Got to be careful. Will Cooley's in his sights. And the Capitals able to take it. 8:50 to go first period. Oh, good play there by Alex Wenberg to take it away from the Capitals in center. Here comes Wenberg. He moves in. Save by Lindgren. Great effort from Alex Wenberg.
Oh, man. Nice. Very nice. And so what is your game clock? What does your game clock say right now on your screen?
I am at 8:24, my man.
I am at 8:30 right now, so I'm a little behind you.
We're not that far off still. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
Capo behind the net.
Just,
Adam Fox. That one-timer is a bit whiffed on there by... Who was that who took that chance? I think that was Lindgren who took... Yeah, it was Lindgren.
Now, this is what the Capital... All right, now they've got it out. What the Capitals don't want is to let the Rangers sit there in the offensive zone and get on that cycle play, because I know that they are very, very dangerous when they do that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Matt Quad? New guy. Well, welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. Thank you so much. Very happy to have you. And to the 145 plus people who are watching, thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. Absolutely insane numbers so far. 7:30 to go in the first period. No score. Matt Rempe in the corner trying to take it away.
Oh, nice
hit out to center.
It's a nice hit by Dowd there in the corner. Nice and again, that's what the Capitals are going to want to try and do in this series. They want to muck it up. Yep. They want to work on you in the corners. Try to keep the Rangers on their heels. That's going to be a lot easier said than done.
Wilson versus Rempe, please. Who wants to see it beside me? I do. I do too. I think everybody wants to see it.
At some point, you got to figure it's going to happen.
Yeah, DM Kyle that he's the best and he's my number one. He's watching the stream right now, Andrew, so I'm pretty sure he saw you say that, and I'm sure he appreciates that. John Carlson moving in for the Caps. Carlson moves in. Good job by Keandre Miller to stay on top of him and take the puck away. Trocheck now behind the net. Wilson has it. Schneider all over him. And it's taken away by Alexis Lafreniere. Lafreniere moves up. Lafreniere lost his footing, able to pass it off to Panarin. A shot. No, that was actually blocked in front. And somebody bumped into Lindgren. I think they're going to call a penalty.
Yes, they are.
Wow. Now, the question is, was he bumped or did he intentionally bump into Lindgren? Either way, they're going goalie interference here. Oh, no, wait a minute. Tom Wilson's in the box. What the hell's happening?
Cross-checking?
Let's see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because I think he made contact with Trocheck, and that's what caused Trocheck to come in. And speak of the devil, Kyle's in the house. What's going on, man?
I don't know how the hell you do it. That there's so many goddamn people in here.
Don't ask us. Don't ask us. We're just calling the game here, Kyle.
I look at this and I'm like, what is going on right now? I just want to come on and praise you guys because you're doing a phenomenal job.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Also, hi, Bob. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too, Kyle. It's been a while.
What do you guys think so far?
Rangers on the second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1. No score. 6:05 to go in the first. As the Rangers try to get set up. Here's Zibanejad. Feeds Fox. Fox lost control. Feeds Zibanejad. Tried to feed Panarin. Panarin now behind the net. Looking for a lane. Has trouble. Finds Zibanejad behind. Back to Panarin. Panarin. Now Zibanejad. Rangers having trouble finding a lane. And kept in by Panarin with his skate. Panarin. Now Kreider. Now Panarin, a shot blocked in front. He gets it back. Tries to dangle a little bit. Still has the puck. Feeds Zibanejad for a one-timer glove. Save by Lindgren. Oh, what a save. As he robbed Mika Zibanejad.
Unbelievable save. What do you think so far of the game, boys?
Go ahead. You first.
Contested, I'll say that much. Goodness gracious.
It looked like it was a little tough for the Rangers to get into it a little bit, but now they're settling in.
Yeah.
They are. They do look like they're starting to get in a groove. Charlie Lindgren has looked fantastic so far. Great save there. He got across the crease so fast to cut down the angle.
Face off one by the Rangers. Panarin again, and a save by Lindgren. Right off the draw. Panarin with a good chance, and Lindgren says no.
He's going to be a problem.
Hey, we've been looking for you. What's up, Danelle? Just came home from work just to watch the live stream. What's up, Colin? Bob, I think I've seen you. Oh, he's talking about Bob. He thinks he's seen you before. But either way, good to see you, Danelle. Thank you so much, as always.
It has been a while.
Beautiful.
Yes, Andrew, by the way, Kyle did see your comment that he thinks you're the best and he's your number one, apparently. So it is what it is there. And that one time by Zibanejad, actually, Zibanejad was trying to feed Kreider in front, and the pass was deflected away. Rangers keeping in with under a minute to go on the power play. Zibanejad tried to feed in front again, and that was blocked by Carlson. Kreider now, pass intercepted there by the Caps, and they're able to clear.
Good defense.
It's amazing.
You're in the first 5 minutes to go in the first. Sorry, Kyle, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, like, the Capitals had early pressure early on, but the Rangers, again, are really settling in here, especially on this power play.
Yeah, no, they're definitely settling in. They're getting a bunch of good chances. They got 30 seconds left to try and get something else going. Now there's a scrum in the corner in the Caps zone. Battle for the puck. Who's going to poke it free? 20 seconds to go on the power play. They got to give the Caps penalty kill a lot of credit. They're just killing off time and trying to get something going here. As now they're able to
they don't mind to see that puck stay there in the corner like that. And
absolutely. Lafreniere pass almost offside, but good keeping by Schneider. Power play is over. Kakko shoots off a great feed in front and a save by Lindgren.
How much pressure are you putting on Kakko this postseason?
I mean, oh my, and who was that just got knocked down in front? Was that Trocheck that got knocked down, or was that Jimmy Vesey? Somebody got knocked down in front of him. Anyway, we're going to take a commercial break here. There is no score. Intense action here at the Garden with just about 4 minutes left in the first. But Kyle, to answer your question, I'm not going to put too much pressure on him just because he's been hurt all year. You know, I know people want to get on him about being a bust already, but I don't think that's fair. He's been hurt. He's been through 2 or 3 different head coaches. He's been through a bunch of different systems. So I'm not putting as much pressure on him in general as there is much pressure on the entire team, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I got you.
But I'm still.
By the way, does Kakko just have the best name in hockey, though? I mean, can we all agree on that?
I like it.
Certainly one of them. For sure. By the way, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to keep mentioning this throughout the rest of the stream. I'm just absolutely flabbergasted at the amount of people that actually find us entertaining for once. But no,
keep doing it, man.
In all seriousness, you guys are nuts. We really cannot thank you enough for tuning in. And if you think our stream was fun, Kyle and Neil have the game later tonight. Jets and Avs, 7 p.m. Eastern time, or is it 8 p.m. Eastern time?
No, you got so 7 o'clock.
It is 7 p.m. Okay.
Neil and also Grace from All Goals No Misses podcast will be on that as well.
Yes.
And we also have the late game, 10 o'clock tonight. We got.
Yes.
Yeah. So we got 2 more going on today.
It is a busy day here on THPN. Jimmy, since the last time you did the live stream, did you get my? Yes, the alternates that you sent me on Twitter, right? Yes, I did get those, Danelle, and they are awesome. So thank you for sending that my way. Here's my non-playoff bracket. By the way, what's up, BG Pro? Good to see you. Here's my non-playoff bracket: Flames, Blackhawks, Kraken, Ducks, Red Wings, Canadiens, Sabres, Senators, Blues, Sharks, Wild, Coyotes, Penguins, Blue Jackets, Flyers. That's really
fun. We would lose to the Blackhawks. I wouldn't be surprised.
Is it funny? I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, they would lose that series 100%.
Richard Winter is picking Canucks in 6 for their series. I can see that going 6.
Richard, make sure to watch the stream tonight. We got one at 10 o'clock.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Connor? I've been looking for you too. Good to see you.
And Connor too. You can tell him.
What's that, Kyle?
And Connor too. You can mention to him we're going live for Ducks tonight.
Yeah. Everybody, right after our stream is over, Gustafson moves in, by the way, and he just misses high. But yeah, right after our stream is over, tune in to the next one. Kyle and Neil have you covered for Jets and Avs. If you're just tuning in, I see a bunch of new people tuning in. We are covering Rangers versus Caps game 1. There is no score with about 3 minutes left in the first period. Richard, if you're not in the New York metro area, it is on ESPN if you want to find the game nationally.
Cool.
3:56 to go in the first. Face-off won by the Rangers. Gustafson Feeds along to Schneider. That shot's blocked in front. That's a backhanded pass, and that's blocked in front. Kept in by Gustafsson. Good play by him just onside. Barclay Goodrow in the corner. Matt Rempe is there as well. I'm just wondering if DraftKings has like a bet on will Matt Rempe get in the fight this entire series? And if I put my money on it, I want to say 100% yes.
Yes.
Either that or how many.
Somebody mentioned it in the comments before when we talked about it. I guarantee you it's going to be Tom Wilson. Guaranteed.
That makes sense.
Oh, my goodness. But let's see. Any other comments we can catch up on here while we have some time? What's up, Slick Nick? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. Toronto will always lose to the Red Wings and the Blackhawks. I mean, considering the fact that they can't buy a way out of a playoff round with the exception of last year, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right on there. I predicted the Sabres to potentially be in the playoffs. Hey, in fairness to you, they came close. So
yes, they did.
I don't know.
They did.
Can you guys agree with me that the NHL needs to go back to 1 versus 8 playoff format? This playoff format for the NHL sucks. Thank you. I've been saying that forever.
Absolutely.
Stick with the 1 versus 8. Why'd they change it? Why? For what?
Either one versus 8 or go old school and have 4 teams in each division and do the divisional playoffs. I guess you can't do that.
Oh my yes. Yes.
A lot of people were saying 1 through 16 too.
That'd be a good idea, actually. That'd be a good idea. I like that. By the way, 204 people. You guys are insane, man. Oh, we got a penalty. We got a holding penalty here. Who's this on?
All right, let's see.
It's on the Rangers. Like Real Cooley's going off.
What's that? Their 3rd penalty this period?
In total, I think that's the 4th penalty by both teams.
Wow.
Yeah. Dylan, we were talking about it earlier in the period, and that what's the old adage in the playoffs is that the refs put their whistles in the back pockets. Not been the case here in the first period. They called it really, really tight. We were both surprised.
Myself and Peter noticed that last night too in the Leaf game. They were not
really
anything either. Yeah, it was same thing basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds like there was some talk going on or something.
Probably. I wouldn't be
surprised. By the way, how did it feel to see Toronto once again just crap the bed like they always do? I know it's game 1. I know it's game 1, but even still, they looked awful last night.
That was bad. That was pathetic.
Yeah, I'm telling you, with a team like Toronto, again that fragile psyche.
Rangers trying to move in shorthanded here as who's got the puck here? Adam Fox has the puck. And looks like now Jacob Trouba's got it. Now it's a battle in the cap zone. Good job by the Rangers on this penalty kill already.
That is
Capitals
not
0 for 1 on the power play.
Not
today.
how they wanted to start this.
No, not at all.
As Joe Girardi of the New York Yankees used to say, it's not what you want. A minute 25 to go on the Caps power play. That shot goes wide. 2:05 to go.
We want a veteran in the office here. Here we go.
Well, that shot is saved by Shesterkin. Now, I'm not sure if he even saw that shot, but he was still able to make the save, and the Rangers are able to clear the puck out. Under 2 minutes to go in the first.
Shesterkin's playing really well.
Yeah, both goaltenders have been outstanding so far.
Totally.
Well, the Capitals are getting pressure here on the power play. They're just But again, you can't stress about it because it's the playoffs. These are 1-0 and 2-1 games every game.
No, you're right. Absolutely. A minute 25 to go in the first. Still a scoreless game as the Capitals now move in the zone on the power play. Maybe just to try and get something going here as now it's out of the zone again. Capitals just are having trouble getting anything going here on this particular power play as Fox battling in the corner there, and the Rangers can't clear this time. Van Riemsdyk passes a one-time shot, goes just wide, may have gotten a slight piece of Shesterkin. 1 minute to go in the first. That shot blocked in front, and it's taken by Keandre Miller and out of the zone.
Well, that ought to just about do it for that power play.
And it just ended. Excellent penalty killing by the Rangers once again. Capitals, both teams 0 for 2 on the power play today. So, hey,
and Caps fans, Capitals fans, yeah, go ahead.
We can both share our power play woes together if that's okay with you.
That's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. And Caps fans, don't forget, we're in the McNugget minute here. So if the Caps score, you get a free 6-piece McNugget. I'm not sure you'd want it, but you know, you do you.
I forgot they did that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, huge.
I totally forgot that was a thing there.
Oh yeah.
Final second, first period tick off as Cooley trying to battle for it, and the first period is over. A lot of action here, but no goals as we have a scoreless first 20 minutes of play. But my goodness, I mean, could you draw that first period up any better? I know there was no score, but I mean, you pretty much had everything. You had hits, you had penalties, you had power play opportunities. You had everything you want except scoring, Bob.
Yeah, and I think both teams can be happy with the way they played. Capitals look really good early. Rangers tilted the ice there in the second half of the period, but both teams got some shots on goal. Both teams' goalies look like they're playing pretty well. So, the good start for both teams.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a ritual for Toronto to lose. It would have been worse if it was a home game for them. Either way, it would have been bad. By the way, thank you for joining us. Sailing Black. Oh, I like that name a lot, actually. Connor Cahill says, Leafs looked defeated even before the game started. Yes, they did.
Lord.
Look, I was out with friends last night. I was out axe throwing last night, and I was even mad. I literally got a bullseye right as the game ended last night. That's how bad it was. Danelle saying, do you guys think the Islanders should have won last night yesterday? They didn't play all that well, plus their goalie was not all that good. He was shaky. I mean, look, it could go either way. I mean, Carolina was the better team. I really don't think – I'm not going to say that they should have won, but the Islanders had their chances offensively, and they just couldn't finish, period.
It was close. I mean, for the most part, I thought the Islanders kind of hung in there a little bit, but once that third period came, it just seemed like Brent Moore had a nice talk with them in the locker room and said, "Let's get it going here." And they kind of showed up in the third. So yeah, I mean, they hung in there for as long as they could, but it was inevitable.
And the Islanders weren't the.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Do you actually have them winning the cup this year? Boy.
Nice.
Boy.
Okay. Look, from Nick, from your mouth to God's ear. I would go put a futures bet on that if you're confident in it.
I love it.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Connor says, is Alex Ovechkin going to do it? He's going to break Gretzky's record? Absolutely, yes. He's. I'm calling it right now. He is going to do it next season. You mark my words on that.
You think? Totally. Wow. Okay.
I think he's going to do it. He's going to do it next season.
I'm still saying early in 25.
2 years from now. Yeah.
Probably around there. Yeah, you're probably right. Danelle says, Bob, please tell me that's a Fanatics Capital. It's not a Fanatics Capitals jersey. Fanatics sucks.
I don't think so. My wife got it for me for Christmas a few years ago.
Okay,
it is, but what can I tell you?
Look, listen.
Nice.
Hey, listen. Even if it is Fanatics, the wife got it for you. You got to keep it. Right. No questions asked there.
Oh, it's my Braden Holtby jersey. So, it's iconic.
I had to respond to somebody's DM if I didn't see anybody score. Yeah, the first 20 minutes went by pretty quickly, Duke. So you didn't really miss all that much. Nice. Bob, when you have a chance during intermission, can you tell us? Excuse me. Can you tell us what got you into hockey and how you became a Caps fan? Oh,
sure.
Sorry.
Well, I was born in DC, and as we've already, as Denali, pointed out, I'm old, so that's I have been around as long as the Caps have. I could say that day one Caps fan. So, but I go back with them to when they stunk, when the Mike Gartner era and the Laurent Langway era started, and they started winning through the Easter Epic against the Islanders, and then through the 90s and the first trip to the finals, and than the bottoming out and the Ovi era. So I've been with them for more than 40 years now, and
Wow.
just always loved them, and thank God for technology now, because you can, no matter where you are, you can see every game of the season if you want to.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
Nice.
Yeah, I predicted the Caps winning the Cup this year, even though I'm actually curious. What fan of a team are you? Who are you a fan of? I'm actually genuinely curious about that, Slick Nick. Danelle says Hurricanes always get the lucky goals in the playoffs, straight up, and mostly in the Eastern Conference Finals when they are in the play. I wouldn't go that far. They're just good. They're just good.
Yes.
Every single year, they do not go away. They just won't die. I just don't understand how nobody can stop this team. I really don't get it. Andrew B says, so was Tampa Bay game today. Panthers won. Yep, Panthers did win their game. They take a 1-0 series lead over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Koza says, if Capitals win the Cup, I will get a tattoo of Obi's face on my arm.
Good bet. That's a pretty good bet. I think you're gonna be safe there.
You'll get your money's worth on that one. Welcome back, Medusa. It is still a 0-0 game. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Andrew H says, thank you, Bob, for answering my question. Connor says, following up with Kyle and Peter, Jimmy and Bob, NHL 24 predicted a Canucks and Bruins rematch in the final with the Canucks winning. Thoughts? No, Canucks are not winning the Cup. Next. No, listen. No, look, in all seriousness, it would be a really good matchup, but my pick before the season started was the Boston Bruins to win the Cup, and I'm still sticking by that.
Okay.
But it would be a good matchup, though. That would be something I would tune into. Absolutely. A rematch of the 2011 Stanley Cup final. That would be
fireworks.
Something.
Fireworks.
Leafs will get there, but the Rangers will get the Cup. So he thinks the Rangers are winning it this year. Okay. I personally don't think so, but if they do, I will be one happy camper. I'll say that much.
Have some faith.
Oh, I'm sorry for being a realistic fan, Kyle. Excuse me for living. I'm just kidding.
Andrew says the Leafs will get there, but like we were saying, when are the Leafs going to get there?
Exactly. By the way, Jimmy, got to ask you, how much do you truly believe Boston and Seattle? Look, hey, Seattle crapped the bed. Crapped the bed. But I still think Boston's making it. I stand by that, Connor. I stand by that. But Seattle can go kick rocks. They let me down this year.
They can
anyway,
go kick rocks.
My mom saw that tattoo comment on TV. Oh, no. Goes, why'd you say it then, boy? Why'd you say it for? What is
and if you're watching us on TV, how the hell are you watching the game?
Today? I don't understand. What is happening today? I don't understand. Like,
Listen, I'm going to interrupt. I'll jump out, but I just wanted to praise you boys for doing an amazing job, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of the game.
Thanks a
lot. Before you go check out their stream right after ours. Jets and Avs, him and Neil Villapiano have you covered, along with Grace with the All Goals No Misses podcast. That is tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and then we got Predators and Canucks 10 p.m. Eastern. It is a busy day on this network, so tune into these guys right after us. Kyle, you're the man. Thank you so much. Always appreciate you.
Thanks, guys. Have fun. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Appreciate you, my man. All right, we are going to step aside for a few short moments, but when we come back, we will get you set for the second period. So don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back on the THPN YouTube channel.
We first determine you are a perfect fit for LASIK. And only that will provide you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome to the first intermission report. After 20 minutes of play, we have no score between the Rangers and the Washington Capitals. So, Bob, just give your overall thoughts on the first period, what you liked and what you want to see improvements on going into these next 40 minutes.
Well, some goals would help. However, at this point, I like what I saw from the Capitals. I don't think they were outplayed throughout the period. They got some good pressure in the Rangers zone there. The first half of the period, the Rangers tilted the ice in the second half of the period. They're going to have to keep obviously getting great goaltending from Charlie Lindgren, who made some really good saves, but he looks good. So I like that. I want to see the forecheck get a little better for the Capitals when they get into the Rangers zone. So that happens. I think that we're going to have us a hockey game.
Fair enough to me, and I agree with you 100%. Definitely some goals need to happen here. Danelle asking, Bob, did you hear about the Capitals moving to Virginia? It's not happening, right?
Not happening.
Okay.
It got killed, and I think it was the Senate Finance Committee in the Virginia legislature. So no, they voted it. The Senate subcommittee voted it down, and then subsequently, Ted Leonsis made a deal with the district to do about, I think it's $500 or $600 million in renovations to Capital One Arena. They also signed a lease to stay there for, I think, another 30 or 35 years, something like that. So the Capitals aren't going anywhere. 7th and I guess it's M Street. They're home now for the next 30 or 35 years.
Thank heavens. Thank heavens. That's all I got to say. So sad for the Yotes for a few years now. Yeah, what happened with them is a shame. I mean, I said it in the last stream, and I'm going to say it here. As much as I like to poke fun at that fan base because, they've been terrible for years, I really do feel bad for them. I hope that this move to Utah is a temporary thing for at least a year or two, because if it's a permanent thing, then they really have done that franchise no justice at all. They deserve a lot better than this. Yeah,
well, they got to get an arena. That's the main thing.
That was part of the problem right there. The owner was too cheap to get a new arena, so they had him playing a freaking college arena, which didn't do well at all. And their fans have tried to voice their opinion. They just didn't want to hear it. So I don't know what else to say except I feel bad for them.
It seems like it's been run so poorly and been mismanaged for so long, and really, since they moved there. I mean, even when Gretzky was a part owner, you heard about cash flow problems and stuff that you just shouldn't hear about from a professional sports franchise. So the main thing is they got to win that land auction here coming up in June and break ground on an arena ASAP so that they can I think they've got a 5-year window to quote unquote reactivate the franchise. Yeah.
It's Gary's fault for that. I mean, part of it is on Bettman, but I'm not going to put it all on him, Andrew. A majority of it is on Arizona ownership. They didn't want to do anything about it. So here we are in this unfortunate situation. Look, am I happy for Utah that they're finally getting a team? Absolutely. But the fact that it has to be like this, it could have been handled a lot better.
No doubt. But, but you also got to think about it. And I mean, Phoenix, this isn't, Phoenix isn't New York. It isn't LA.
No.
It's a big market. Yeah. But is it big enough really these days to support 3 teams? I mean, you're talking about, a season ticket commitment for a hockey team. I mean, you're talking $3,000 or $4,000, which, do they really? And when you combine that with the Arizona Cardinals, with the Diamondbacks, with the Suns. I mean, does this is it really big enough for 3 teams or 4 teams? You could ask the same thing about Las Vegas. Is that big enough for 3 teams?
The only team they have right now in Utah is the Utah Jazz, and they're really not. They're not doing anybody any favors either because they're mediocre. So
exactly.
Did you see the last Coyotes game in Arizona? I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost cried. I legit feel bad. I feel bad for the players. I feel bad for the fans. But again, ownership just was not there. And they were not at that game, which was unfortunate, Andrew. I think that's a bad look on them. An extra bad look that they weren't even at the game. I mean, what are you doing?
Well, now, in fairness, we talk about the Salt Lake City owners because they did. Had the deal actually gone down by the last game? I mean, technically, I don't think they were.
I kept hearing that it did. I heard that it went on after the last game was done. I don't know what to believe. I really don't.
Yeah, it's they've wiped the slate clean, and they're gonna send them to Salt Lake City, and you just got to hope that just from a hockey standpoint, things get better for that team now. And now, if somebody's got to step up and write a check for for a new building if they want hockey back in Arizona.
Utah and more Canadian cities deserve teams, but it does not have to come at the expense of one of the best NHL teams to date having to disband, then move. The Jazz didn't even make the play-in. Exactly my point, Duke. Exactly my point. The Jazz are not doing anybody any favors. Danger P says Salt Lake team name favorites. I don't think we talked about that.
No earthly idea.
I don't know. No, I don't know, nor do I care yet. But we'll see what happens. Right. We'll see what happens when we get there. Dima Sorokin in the house. What's going on? Thank you so much for joining us. Much appreciated. No, I knew you weren't questioning me about anything. I knew you were just stating your opinion. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. But again, just be respectful to everybody, and that goes for everybody else as well. We got 214 people watching our stream. If everybody is not respectful in here, then we're gonna have problems. But even still, though,
I have faith in
everybody. I think that this is the most amount of people that me personally that I've had in one of my streams since I've started here. About, I think before over last summer. So it's honestly insane. I didn't think that I would be in this position. So, and for you to be along for the ride, Bob, means a lot to me. So I thank you and I thank everybody else for tuning in and making all this magic happen, especially in playoff season. So thank you all so much for making.
No, hey, it's been fun. I'm having a ball.
Yeah, and like I said, and by the way, we're underway in the second period. Like I keep saying, this is as close to a childhood dream as I'm ever going to get. So it means the world to me. So thank you all so much. The Utah Blizzards. That wouldn't be a bad name for them in all honesty. I'd like that name, Goza. That's a good one there. Underway in the second period. Still a scoreless contest. Game 1. What's that?
Good save by Shesterkin there.
That was a good save. And Roslovic moves up for the Rangers. Roslovic moving in. Passes for Zibanejad. He can't get a shot off. Maybe the crowd wanted a penalty there, but I didn't see anything that indicated one. But we play on as the Rangers move in. Here's Kreider. Back for Schneider. Back behind for Roslovic. Roslovic pressured by Tom Wilson. Feeds Kreider. Now Zibanejad. Try to feed Roslovic. Now Miller. Backhanded shot save by Lindgren. Capitals move up. Number 21 moves up and lifts it out of the zone in the glove of Shesterkin, and he'll pass it along to Braden Schneider.
See what you're seeing now. You're seeing that speed of the Rangers starting to get a little bit of separation there against the Caps. Caps have gotta slow things down. Gotta get it into the corners and gotta muck things up here.
I'm happy that you're here entertaining, Jimmy. It's been a ride. Much appreciated, Andrew. I care about you guys too. Thank you so much. I'm happy for you, my friend, of your dream becoming a reality. So proud of you. All the love. Oh, dude, you have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you so much. Happy to keep up the food pun game, but I miss Angus. Yeah, where the hell is Angus? I haven't seen Angus all game long. Where you at, my friend? But no, seriously, guys, I feel the love. Thank you guys so much. You all are amazing. Puck loose in the face-off circle there outside of the Caps zone as the Rangers trying to intercept. Caps play it in center ice. Good hit right there by Goodrow as the puck is dumped in the zone. Lindgren out to stop it. Taken away by VZ, and he has that taken away from him. Capitals move up. And that's a shot almost blocked in front. Net comes off. And we're going to stop it and play. Barclay Goodrow was coming back. I don't know what happened that caused the net to come off. Looked like
I don't know.
Dowd was involved in the play.
He doesn't look like he's happy with Dowder either.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Oh, yeah, Goodrow was all over Dowd. I think Goodrow wanted a penalty. I don't think he's going to get it. I didn't really see any indication of where Nick Dowd even took a penalty, to be honest with you.
No. It's postseason. Everybody's a little tense.
Everybody wants to call one way or the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody in the chat saying, Angus, where are you? They did this playoff format like this because they want to create more rivalries. And Bob, don't you think that's stupid? The playoff format is still very stupid. I agree with you, Danelle.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't get it. But hey, just win and survive.
Yeah, no,
winning is the great deodorant for everything.
Absolutely.
Another good block there from the Capitals on defense. That's what they do.
Oh, Matthew. Thank you so much for joining, by the way. We appreciate it. Bob, did you hear about the Capitals moving? No, he answered that question before, Danelle. He said it's not happening.
Not happening. It was voted down by the Virginia Senate. Again, the bill killed it, and so no, then Ted Leonsis of the Caps signed a lease, long-term lease with DC. So stayed at Capital One. Yep.
There you go. 2.5 minutes gone by, second period. Still a scoreless game. Game 1, Rangers Capitals from Madison Square Garden. Game 2 will be Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I may or may not be doing that game, so stay tuned on my social media at BlueSeats94 on Twitter and Instagram. That's a pass for Pacioretty, who had a wide open net, and he didn't even see where the puck was. Oh, that was an unfortunate break. Very unfortunate break for the Caps.
We've seen a lot of that from Pacioretty this year, I got to say. I understand having him in the lineup because he's a veteran, but he has whiffed on way too many of those in the second half of the year.
You can't pass up on any wide open chances like that. You need to absolutely capitalize on that. 100% agree with you. I also agree with Danelle. The playoff format is stupid. Yeah, it is. Other names for the Utah franchise potentially are the Utah Venom, Fury, Utah HC. I hate that. What?
Yeah.
I hate that. Utah Hockey Club? Hell no.
They're going European football there, I guess.
How did that not go in? Pacioretty has been abysmal on the break this year. As a Leaf fan,
has not been good.
You can't miss those chances.
Has not been good.
100% Duke. 100% agree.
Yep. So let's see.
Schneider has one hit in 7 shifts so far in this game and almost 5 minutes of ice time. Just underway in the second period. How'd you feel about the Coyotes' last game in the desert on Wednesday night? Again, we talked about it earlier, Danelle. We both feel awful that it had to end this way, but life goes on. I hope Utah succeeds. Don't get me wrong, but again, there were a lot of better ways to handle it, and it did not have to go down this way. Just underway, second period. Zibanejad moving in the zone, passes back for Panarin, and that's out of the zone. As Jacob Trouba goes back, the captain of the Rangers, passes along. It's up for Panarin. Panarin dumps it in. Zibanejad going for it. Tom Wilson plays it up for number 21 of the Caps. He moves up, takes a shot, saved by Shesterkin. And it's out of the zone now. And Rangers trying to move it up, taken away by Tom Wilson. Alexiev.
I like I
Caps.
like seeing Alexei Protas being active on this line. That's a good sign for the Caps.
Yeah.
He's that big guy, 21 right there.
Yep.
Another shot on goal for him, so that's good.
That was a good shot. Rempe moves up.
Mhm.
Pass intended for Jimmy Vesey, a bit too much for him to handle. Rempe behind the net. Pass back for Vesey. That shot. Score! Rangers strike first, and I think it's Matt Rempe. Matt Rempe, the fan favorite, capitalizes his first playoff goal, and the Rangers take a 1-0 lead. How about that?
Man, oh man. Charlie Lindgren was a little late getting over there.
How about Matt Rempe, man? My goodness. He wanted to make an impact on this Rangers team. He certainly has done that, and he scores his first career NHL playoff goal, or Stanley Cup playoff goal, I should say. Excuse me. Let me correct myself there. But either way, Matt Rempe has given the Rangers a 1-0 lead.
Looked like Lindgren didn't see it. Looked like Lindgren lost the puck there and all the confusion. Yeah, and Rempe was right there. It was perfect.
I gotta be honest, out of all people, I was not expecting Matt Rempe to score the opening goal, but hey, we take those, and the Rangers lead 1-0.
That's what wins you a series. It's not your big guys are going to get theirs, but it's the guys on the third and the fourth line that when they contribute, that's what wins a series for you. So what's the deal with Rempe? Is he he's a rookie, isn't he?
What's that?
Did he just did Rempe?
Meanwhile, Rangers move in. That shot scores! Rangers strike again!
Oh,
the Bread Man! Artemi Panarin makes it 2-0. My goodness, the Rangers all of a sudden coming out on fire. And it looks like number 2 of the Caps is hurt in the process. But Artemi Panarin picking up where he left off in the regular season. That was off a beautiful feed, able to beat Lindgren on the short side off a great pass from Trocheck. And Iorio is going to the locker room. Hope he's okay. But the Rangers, all of a sudden on fire with a 2-0 lead.
Vinny Iorio took a shot to the boards. That doesn't look good. That is exactly what the Capitals. That's exactly what the Capitals didn't want to happen either.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You get Panarin going.
One of my friends literally just texted me, Rempe and Breadman supremacy. You can't make this up, man. You really can't make this up. My God. Oh, God. I mean, hey, listen, in all honesty, if you're the Caps, that's not the way you want the second period to go. So, and Iorio, you lose him. That's a key part to that's a big X factor to lose right there. You don't want to lose him.
Yeah. No, you're down to 5 defensemen now, so that's just you're down to 5 defensemen and you're already down 2 goals. This could get out of hand really quick. And you see the Rangers are just buzzing right now.
Absolutely. No, you're right. But Rangers strike with 2 quick goals. And they are up 2-0, looking for a third here as Rempe got knocked down. No penalty call. And we play on here as the Caps move up. Here comes number 47. He moves in and shoots. Save by Shesterkin, and he holds it. And now we got a little bit of action here as that was Malenstein, number 47, with that last chance. Yeah. Good shot by him as a bunch of Rangers scramble around him.
Beck Malenstein's played really, really well down the stretch. He's another, again, now he's one of those guys that would be an X factor for the Capitals if they're gonna extend this series and take it to 6 or 7 games. He's a winger on the fourth line. He's one of those guys that you want to see come up with some points and keep this thing going.
Better late than never for the Rangers. The goal was coming, but I didn't even see that. You think it's going to overtime? Wow. It wouldn't surprise me, but I hope not. But we'll see. Which comment was it, Andrew? Again, a lot of people are watching. If I don't get to every single comment, I apologize. So Panarin, his first of the playoffs from Trocheck and Lafreniere at 450. 30 seconds before that, Matt Rempe got his first Stanley Cup playoff goal. Barclay Goodrow getting one of the assists on that one. We'll get the official stat during the next commercial break here. But Rangers lead.
What a shock, Pacioretty. What a
What's
shock. Pacioretty missed the puck in front again.
Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Zibanejad moves in and a glove save by Lindgren, and he holds it. 13:40 to go. Second period. Matt Rempe and Artemi Panarin get the party started at MSG. They lead 2-0.
If you're the Capitals, you cannot be turning it over like they just did there to Zibanejad. Cannot do that.
No, absolutely not. So let's see if we can get the official scoring summary here, if my scoreboard can behave. Looks like it won't. Anyway, I'll figure something out here. So, let's see. We go to play-by-play. Still trying to figure out this new scoreboard here, so bear with us for a second. We apologize. Here we go. So Rempe got his first assisted by Vesey and Goodrow at 4:17. And then shortly after, at 4:50, Artemi Panarin scored his first from Trocheck and Lafreniere. So that is where we stand as of right now. But still a lot of time left in this game. Anything can happen. So don't get too comfortable yet, fans. This game is just getting started. My 2 cents, Rangers were due. Yes, they were. Thank you so much for joining us, by the way. JPDX, what's going on? Rangers fans showing home advantage. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. That crowd is electric right now. They are insane over there. But what do you expect? It's MSG. I mean,
I would hope so.
Exactly. The Knicks won game 1 of their series against the 76ers yesterday. That crowd was electric, and now the Rangers are up 2-0 in this game. So MSG is buzzing this weekend, no question about it.
There's nothing better than Madison Square Garden when the Rangers and Knicks are in the playoffs and playing well. Absolutely nothing like it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good when they're doing well.
It really is.
They say they will keep the Coyotes' history in the desert or not with Utah unless they can get a new arena in 5 years. And if the NHL does a new expansion, I did hear that.
Yeah.
But even still, Danelle, there were better ways to handle that. Ribs in the
technically the Coyotes. Technically, the Coyotes franchise has been. They've suspended operations basically, and whatever this franchise is going to be in Salt Lake City is technically an expansion franchise. Yeah.
Yes. No, you're right about that. Richard's just trying to make us hungry here. He's got ribs in the crock pot, pairing that with jalapeno cornbread. Damn, Richard.
Nice.
Damn, Richard. Very nice. Are you trying to make me go cook food off the air now? Are you serious? I hate. Oh, are you a Caps fan, Ivan? Are you a Cap? I'm legit asking if he's a Caps fan. Meanwhile, off the face-off, a shot scores! Jimmy Vesey! 3-0 Rangers!
Here we go. Looks like it got tipped there.
What is happening at MSG?
Well, the chickens are coming home to roost.
It looked like Malenstein may have taken a hit that he didn't like, but maybe wanted a penalty. Let's see what happened here. So off the face-off, Malenstein took looked like an elbow, looks like.
Yeah.
And that shot from Vesey right off the draw is able to snipe it right over Lindgren. I don't think he even saw. He was trying to lift his shoulder. I don't know what Lindgren was doing there.
It looked like it got deflected and maybe even off of John Carlson's stick. Yeah, they were wanting a penalty there.
Yeah, I think, the Capitals are. Also, the Capitals are complaining that there was no penalty taken right there. And Malenstein is, oh my goodness, Malenstein is pissed off.
Well, you know what that means.
I mean, I do you blame him? I mean, I definitely did see
that
not
at all.
Should have been a penalty, but I mean, I'm just a fan. What do I know?
Well, I mean, it wasn't called. There's nothing you can do about it now.
And of course, it was Rempe. So
so that means
something's gonna brew. Matt Rempe's gonna get in the fight.
Yep. Paging Tom Wilson.
But
please
regardless,
report to center ice.
After all that, it is 3-0 Rangers. Jimmy Vesey gets his second career playoff goal, assisted by Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow with 2 assists today at 6:23. this first line has been cooking for the Rangers, or the fourth line, I should say, excuse me. And that's also VZ's first goal of the playoffs, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I apologize. 3 goals in 2 minutes and 6 seconds, by the way. Thank you, Andrew, for that. I appreciate it. My goodness.
Yeah, if you're a Capitals fan, exactly what you did not want to see happen.
No, absolutely not. You're 100% right. And, you know, I'm pretty sure. Who remind me, who's the name of their head coach again?
Spencer Carberry.
Spencer
Carberry.
You know he's going to be having some choice words in the locker room after the period's over, depending on how the rest of it goes. 12:45 to go. That took a bounce off the boards and a glove save by Igor Shesterkin. 12:45 to go. Second period. Rangers lead 3-0. And the Capitals bench is still very, very upset that there was no penalty on Matt Rempe earlier.
Caps have got to get the Caps have got to get one back here in the second period because they can, they go to the third period down 3.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, like you can only chase the game so much.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I mean, at this point, if you're the Caps, I get it. You're upset there was no penalty call there, but you got to move forward. Don't let that get in your head and just continue to play. You know, just continue to get shots on net because anything can happen.
Exactly. You know, you're the team that's got no pressure on them here. You know, happy to be there in the playoffs. So just play with reckless abandon, like you got nothing to lose. Try to get one back here, and then you can see what happens in the third period. Like I said, have it within a goal with 10 minutes left in the game. That's all you can really ask for.
Oh, that shot deflects in.
Yes,
the Capitals are on the board. That's what you were talking about, Bob. They're on the board. And it looks like it's number 42 who's able to deflect that shot in, and it's a 3-1 game.
Martin Faravari, defenseman. That's what you need.
Wow.
And
that was what I said. Deflection.
Hey, get them to that's how the Caps have been making their living here the second half of the year. Get pucks on net, get some ugly goals here. See, working it in the corner. As Alexei Protas, outworking him in the corner, they get it to Wilson. Nice pass from Wilson, and you get the deflection from Faravari. Eventually, those are going to go in, some of them.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Caps needed after that. Rangers score 3 goals in 2 minutes and 6 seconds, and now Washington gets on the score sheet. It is a 3-1. This is more of what I was expecting today. I was expecting more of this type of close game here.
Yeah.
So he gets his first, assisted by Wilson and Protas at 7:31. And it's a 3-1 game at MSG.
And hopefully this will get him back, forechecking, playing well in the offensive end.
11:50 to go in the second.
See, now they're starting to work a little better in the corners here.
Jacob Trouba plays it in center.
Yep.
Rangers move it on up. Kako, that's deflected in the zone. No, it's not, actually. It went off the boards, and it's going to be an icing against the Rangers with 11:34 to go in the second. Washington gets on the board. It's a 3-1 game. Like I said, I wasn't expecting a shutout anyway, so there was no way in hell. There's no way. Absolutely no shot. Hey, Bob, let me ask you, have you ever been to Chick-fil-A? I only ask because Jimmy has been going off on. Hey, I was gonna say I was nice about it, didn't I? I was nice. But no, he's asking you because he's asking that because he's never had Chick-fil-A before.
Oh, you never had Chick-fil-A. You're missing out. Now,
thank you.
You're missing out.
That's what I'm saying.
Out. Best chicken sandwich in the business. Popeyes has a good chicken sandwich too.
What's that?
But Popeyes has a good one too. But
yes.
Chick-fil-A is the gold standard for chicken sandwiches.
Oh, that's not even a contest. I remember earlier in the year, I actually live taste tested a Popeyes chicken sandwich for the first time, and I remember it being pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, no, they are. I've got one about 3 minutes from my house.
Wait a minute! Oh, we got a penalty coming up. Delayed penalty call against the Rangers.
Oh, all right.
And it's a slashing penalty.
And the touch up. All right. All right.
So the Capitals will
This'll
get
be
their
interesting
third
then.
power play of the game. They're 0 for 2.
This will be interesting. If they can get one past Shesterkin here, we got a whole new game.
Alexis Lafreniere going off for the slash at 9:20. And the Capitals are going on the power play. And now if you're Peter
Right.
Laviolette, the look on his face says it all. I mean, they score 3 goals in 2 minutes and 6 seconds, and the Capitals get on the board. Now all of a sudden, they have a chance to make it a 1-goal game. And I don't think Peter likes the way his team is playing right now.
No, definitely not. You want to get on it. If you're the Rangers, you wanted to get on the Capitals and stay on them. You were in a perfect position there with it 3-0.
I mean, I can see why you call that, but was that really much?
For the playoffs, no. Honest to God, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Again.
I'm not so sure about that one, but oh well. Power play for the Caps. They're 0 for 2. Got to move on. Just try to kill it off. It's okay.
It also could have been a little bit of a makeup call.
Yeah, no, you mean for the one they didn't get on Valentine?
Exactly. Yep.
You're probably right on that as the Rangers clear it out.
Oh, big hit.
Yeah, that was a big hit. Capitals trying to move up. 10 minutes to go, second period. 3-1 Rangers lead. TJ Oshie moves in. Good poke check out of the zone right there by Zibanejad. Carlson plays it. Number 17 plays it momentarily, and the Rangers take it away and clear. Lindgren out to play it. A minute to go in the Caps power play. Sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
Oh, I said I don't think they've even had a shot on this power play yet. They sure as hell haven't gotten set up for it.
As of now, no. They just get set up now, though. 9:30. No, now Keandre Miller all over TJ Oshie. Now Rangers moving 2-on-1, shorthanded. Zibanejad beats Kreider and he missed. Oh, how in the world do you miss that? Chris Kreider had a golden chance and he just missed it. How in the world do you pass that up?
Hey, that is something the Caps have done this year. They have given up more than one shorty this year.
Yeah. That's out of the zone. 9 minutes to go in the second.
OV. Again,
Sarbian, how you doing? No words for the Leaf game last night. It was a complete and utter stupidity. That sums it up in a nutshell. Hello from Ethiopia. Oh my God. Wow.
Good Lord.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
We appreciate those watching overseas. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Power play is over. Capitals 0 for 3 on the power play is now a break-in for the Rangers as it's dumped in the zone. Wenberg goes back behind the net. Trevor Van Riemsdyk plays it. Lafreniere now in the corner. Just came out of the penalty box. 8:20 to go as that puck deflected out of play into the Rangers bench. 8:21 to go in the second period. Rangers lead 3-1. See, this is the type of action that I was expecting in the first period, but as we all know, some teams start off a little bit slower in the playoffs to start, but they eventually pick it back up, and now we got ourselves a hockey game here.
Exactly. It's exactly what again what the Rangers didn't want there, up 3-0. What the Capitals needed was that goal. By the way, it's coming up on 11:45 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Just in case anybody wanted to know.
At night or in the morning?
At night.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if they're that far ahead, then damn. All right. I was about to say, hey, you know what? The more you know, the more you know. 211 people watching our stream right now. Again, you guys are nuts. You all are insane, but we thank you, seriously. I will never get tired of saying it the entire stream, but thank you. Seriously. This means a whole lot to the both of us.
It really does. And don't forget to, check out our podcast. You can find us both at the Hockey Podcast Network's page. It's Jimmy from the Blue Seats and the Bob Matthews podcast. So Rangers fans, Caps fans, we both think that we do a fairly decent job at it. We would love to have you downloading on a regular basis there.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's make that happen. Zarbian saying 210 watching, but only 50 likes. Yeah, do what he said. Smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you for that, Zarbian. Much appreciated.
Sheffield,
Bob, I mean, no
Sheffield United won.
Exactly. Mean no disrespect, and I have nothing against the Cap. I was kind of hoping for Detroit to get it. I feel like there's a majestic charm about them, albeit one that's been in cryogenic status.
No, I hear you. Hey,
point,
they had it in their hands. You had
They did.
three
They
teams.
did.
You had four teams, that really had it in their hands. And just, that's the way the puck bounces sometimes. And
Exactly.
honestly, I kind of thought the Wings were getting into. This is not a situation where the Capitals usually wind up getting the bounce and getting in. So I was completely just over the moon when they did clinch.
Love the stream, boys, from Sheffield, England. Another Englishman here. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Sheffield United or Sheffield Wednesday fan? That's what I want to know.
Oh boy, here we go. Anyone doing the Canucks game tonight? Yes, I have to double check who's doing that game tonight. I will double check for you during the next commercial break. So bear with me for a couple of minutes here, Zarbian, as we got actually real quick. There's an icing here on the Rangers. Let me double check right now, quick, to see who's doing that game. It says Ryan from Sarcastic Remarks is doing the game tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, so tune in for that. So you got us, you got Kyle and Neil for Avs and Jets, and then you have Ryan for the Canucks game at 10 p.m. Eastern.
And Peanuts is checking in from Finland now. How about that?
Oh, I didn't realize you were from Finland. Wow. Thank you, Peanuts. Much appreciated. What's up, Patrick? How you doing? We're doing fantastic over here. How are you?
Absolutely.
Chef United season ticket holder, hate Wednesday.
Okay. All right. There we okay. That's
all right.
Cool.
That answers your question there, Bob.
Yes, it does.
7:30 to go. Second period. It is 3-1 in favor of the Rangers. Little Ed from the Rangers Ed podcast sent me a t-shirt. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, that was nice of him. He didn't have to do that, though. What's up, Grega? Thank you so much for joining us. Hello from Ireland. Nice. Oh my dude. Yo, we got Finland, Ireland, England. We got people from all over watching our stream. Thank you so much.
I'm loving it.
I am loving every second of this right now. Regardless of the outcome of today's game, this stream has been awesome. Awesome, yes. Awesome.
Well, I like this having a global audience now because I can tell my youngest kid that I truly am Mr. Worldwide here now, which is going to annoy the hell out of her. Inside family joke, but a good one.
Oh man,
fellow Irishman living in BC, nice.
Well, there you go.
All right, so we got just under 6.5 left here in the second period.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, just double checking with a couple of friends of mine who are actually watching the stream as well. So if you're watching out there, nice. Hello, I know you're watching. 6 minutes to go in the second. 3-1 Rangers lead. Roslovic trying to play it. Now Zibanejad in the corner. Wenberg. Kreider. Pass back for Trouba. That was a pass intended for Wenberg. Couldn't handle it. Kakko behind the net. Kakko, he's got it. Passes back for Will Cooley.
Too much time in the defensive end.
Through traffic and a save by Lindgren. Tough save by Charlie Lindgren.
Nice.
Rangers have to get back on side. They do. Capitals play it.
Way too much time in the offensive zone.
Yeah.
If you're a Caps fan. Now, if you're a Rangers fan, you'll love it.
Coming down to 5 minutes to go in the second period. Rangers lead 3-1. Capitals move up. It's dumped in the zone. On goal. Stopped by Shesterkin. Shesterkin passed out of the zone for Trocheck. He moves in. Try to feed Will Cooley, but he couldn't be successful on that. Trocheck plays it back. Now Adam Fox has that intercepted by number 29 of Washington. Battle for the puck in center ice. Trevor Van Riemsdyk has it and dumps it in the zone. Panarin, outlet pass. And here comes a break for Trocheck. Saved by Lindgren. Excuse me, that was Lafreniere who took that shot. My apologies. But either way, a solid chance. And that went off the glove of Lindgren and out of play. 4:30 to go in the second. 3-1 Rangers lead. Yo, what's up, Sean? Sorry, can't cheer for the Caps. They play the most boring ass hockey I've ever seen. Hey, be respectful to Bob.
I'm not disagreeing. I am not disagreeing. But
hey, Sean, hey, I'm just playing, my guy. Always good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Anyway, go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry.
No, Sean, that's what we were saying at the beginning of the telecast is Capitals coach Spencer Carberry, he wants to play an up-and-down style of hockey, but he doesn't have the horses to do it this year. He realized that about 20, 25 games into the season, and that's when they started to play this forechecking, back-checking, grind it out, score some ugly goals type of hockey, and it worked for them. I mean, that's how they turned the corner in this one this year.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right on that one. Hello from Turkey. Oh my goodness, yo!
All right, nice.
I've just run out of words, man. I mean, this is unbelievable, what is happening today. You know, if you guys can flood Kyle and Neil's stream after us, it would mean a lot. So the fact that you're flocking to us, go flock to Kyle and Neil's stream right after us. Avs and Jets. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Go tune into those guys after we're done. It would mean a lot.
And for God's sake, sign up for the DraftKings app with the THPN promo code.
Do that too.
That helps too.
do that too. Absolutely. Code THPN only at DraftKings. And if you'd like, my show from the Blue Seats, which you can check out on YouTube and all audio platforms, is sponsored by SeatGeeks. Go to SeatGeek.com or download the SeatGeek app and use promo code Blue Seats, all one word, Blue Seats, for $20 off your first purchase.
I swear, I think I just saw David Harder in the audience in the stands.
Wait, he's at the game, really?
I mean, it was if it wasn't him, it was somebody that looked like him.
Wow!
They just showed it on Monumental.
Have you guys ever been to Walt Disney World? I have not been to Disney World since 2006, so it's been almost 20 years since I've been to Disney. I am due back for a trip over there.
When the kids were young. Awesome. Yes, took the kids there when we were young, hadn't been back since.
Yeah. What the hell did you do to get this many people to join the live stream? Did you tell them you're Italian? I didn't say anything.
I think they kind of figured that one out.
I don't know what I did, but apparently we're doing something right, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Jimmy, in Istanbul, they have a hockey team that plays in a shop. They have the same thing here in New Jersey. There's a women's team in the National Women's Hockey League that plays the Metropolitan Riveters play in the American Dream Mall here in New Jersey.
Hartford Whalers used to play in an arena that was connected to a mall in Hartford.
Yes, they did. You're right. I hate the 10 p.m. start time for the hey, it's not their fault. They're on the West Coast. You can't do anything about that, Zarbian. Just saying. Oh, my goodness. This stream is so much fun. 3:54 to go. Second period, 3-1. Rangers lead. Shesterkin out to play this puck off the draw. Keandre Miller feeds it for Kreider, and he's unable to handle that as Gustafsson races down. Good job to negate what would have been an icing by Eric Gustafsson. Braden Schneider tried to play it. Now it's out to center for Chris Kreider. Kreider back at his own end. Shots are now 14. Oh, what a hit right there by number 42. He turns around and shoots. That misses wide. Good hit on Kreider, but he just can't finish.
No, that was Wilson. That was Tom Wilson.
Ugh.
That was Tom Wilson that put the hit on him. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that was a 2 for a minute, so that's my bad. Either way, good effort by Tom Wilson.
Well, it looks like the Caps have kind of weathered that storm there, that onslaught. So now the question is...
Save, 2 big-time saves by Igor Shesterkin. Now a potential 2-on-1 breaks out. Rangers move up. That shot saved by Lindgren.
Woo.
Both chances at the other end. Trocheck shoots saved by Lindgren right there. Here's Gustafsson, a one-timer saved by Lindgren. A lot of action here. 2:30 to go in the second. That shot blocked with the stick of Gustafsson, and that went out of play.
There's Ovechkin. I don't know about that. Well, it didn't go in.
Yeah, I was going to say. Little Ed said on a live stream last week, and he will get you one. Yeah, he did message me that he wanted to send me a shirt. I said that wasn't necessary, but we did talk off the air, so he's going to send me one as well. So, Little Ed, if you're watching, thank you again. You really did not have to do that, my dude. So, but thank you.
Boy, good chance for Carlson there on that rebound, and a great save by Shesterkin.
Yeah,
but that's what you get in the playoffs. It's playoff hockey, baby. That's what happens.
Absolutely. Playoffs are a whole different animal.
Yep.
Number 24 of Washington moving in. Good job by Adam Fox to get all over him. He's still
Connor McMichael.
Good job.
That's Connor McMichael. He's their new number one. He's their new first line center. It's interesting because he was a guy that Peter Laviolette just would not play last year and wound up sending down to Hershey. And he was able to help him win the Calder Cup last year. And he started the year in Washington and has been there ever since. And then when has evolved into this guy that's their number one center. They wound up with 17 goals on the year.
Yeah, no, it was definitely an interesting decision with Laviolette not wanting to play him last year. I personally think that he has the potential to be a future star in the Capitals. But, it's just a shame that Laviolette wouldn't play him last year. Now he's finally getting his chance, and he's starting to show some glimpses.
Yeah, well, Laviolette has always been one of those coaches. He likes the vets. He doesn't like the young kids. And, from that standpoint, I understand why Brian McClellan hired him 4 years ago, because he wanted a coach that was good with the veterans to kind of, for that the last kind of few years of the Ovechkin window. But I think they held on to Lavi about a year.
Wait a minute. Will Cooley getting involved with Faravari? Is that how you say his name?
Faravari, yeah. Martin Faravari, yeah.
Faravari, thank you.
Faravari, yeah.
Will Cooley having some words exchanged. Patrick Swasing from Johnson City, New York. Hey, fellow New Yorker. Even though I'm not from New York, people claim to think I'm from New York, but I'm not. I'm from Jersey. So even still, I love New York. So thank you very much, Patrick. Do you watch the NBA playoffs? I'm not really a big basketball fan, but I did watch the Knicks game last night. I gotta tell you, that was some game by the Knicks last night. That was a big game they had to win.
I didn't see it, but I'm more of a college basketball fan than a pro. But with the Knicks in it, I mean, again, the Knicks being in it make the NBA playoffs so much more interesting.
100%. That shot by Beasley and a save by Lindgren. That's deflected out of the zone, so no icing here on the Caps as Wenberg able to play the puck. Feeds it along for Kako. Kako moves up and takes a shot deflected away by Faravari. Kako back behind the net again. Faravari all over him. And the Capitals able to take it out with 1 minute to go in the second period. 3-1 Rangers lead. That shot by Pacioretty, a save by Shesterkin.
Shocking.
Well, this time he got a clean shot, but Shesterkin made the save. Hey, look who's here. What's up, Dylan?
Progress.
Huge shout out to Dylan, another THPN manager. Hey, what's going on, Dylan?
DK, stack money.
What a stream, boys. Yes, indeed. You missed quite a bit, Dylan. You missed quite a bit. Oh, Dylan's going to game 5 of the Canucks. Oh boy.
Very nice.
If that happens. So
very nice.
But no, Dylan, thank you so much for tuning in, my man. We appreciate you. That shot by Carlson from the blue line, a save by Shesterkin. Pacioretty behind the net. 10 seconds to go in the second. That's a shot save. No, that was actually blocked in front, and it's out of the zone. And looks like that was TJ Oshie playing it. Final seconds of the second period take off, and that is it. Oh, boy, what a period that was.
Yeah, that was something.
Actually, it's not over yet. We got Tom Wilson getting involved once again with Barclay Goodrow. Matt Rempe wanted a piece of him. Oh, boy, here we go.
Yep.
Oh, boy. My goodness, what a stream. What a game this has been so far. And we still got one more period to go, ladies and gentlemen. After 40 minutes of play, it is a 3-1 Rangers lead. But, Bob, Capitals did get what they needed. Rangers scored 3 goals in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Then they get one off a beautiful deflection. And, that's exactly what the doctor... Oh, my goodness, what is happening right now? Apparently, everybody on the Rangers wants a piece of Tom Wilson. I don't know what exactly was said, but everybody wants a piece.
I'm not seeing that because Monumental's already gone to a commercial. So let me see if I turn on ESPN.
Oh, boy. If ESPN is showing it, you're missing out on some crap, man.
Let's see. Nope, they're not. They're back.
Come on. That's not right. That's not right. Come on.
What's going on? Oh, well, it's ESPN. What do you expect?
I see what happened. So it looked like whoever number 16 is on the Capitals, they knocked down Goodrow, and the Rangers didn't like that. Tom Wilson, actually, it was Van Riemsdyk who was getting involved with Will Cooley, a little pushing and shoving there, and then Van Riemsdyk walks away. Kreider getting in front of his face. Rempe now pulling Van Riemsdyk away from Kreider. And where does Tom Wilson
they're still on the ice right now?
Now they are not. Now they're not. They literally just got off.
Okay.
Absolutely insane. Absolute insanity.
Jeez.
But anyway, like I was saying, Rangers score 3 goals in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Capitals get one right back, which is exactly what they needed. I know it was a little bit later in the second period that they would like, but they got what they needed. And now, hopefully, if you're a Capitals fan, you can see the team gain a little bit of momentum going into the third here.
Yeah, they had to get that goal because it was about to get out of hand really fast. So now what you want to see if you're the Capitals, just come out, just play your game. Hopefully they can get one here, in the first 5, 6, 7 minutes of the third period. And like I said, if I'm the Caps, I just want this thing to be a 1-goal game going into the last half of the third period, and then hope that way you're not chasing the game too badly. And then you get to the point where anything can happen. I mean, I think you got to feel good because, with the exception of a really bad 2 minutes there, you've done fairly well against the Rangers. So,
yeah.
And by the way, they've now credited the Caps goal to Tom Wilson too. So
they credited to Wilson. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now who stick did it deflect off of then? If that's the case,
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. They're also, by the way, I'm also getting a replay now of what happened there at the end of the period. So.
Okay. So they are showing.
I got a little bit of it.
I was gonna say
a little bit of it.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Connor saying apparently somebody tried to buy a ticket for $10,000 for the 2011. What? Wow. Are you serious? For what section was that? And that was a resale ticket? Come on, man. Come on. Really? I'll never understand why people do what they do, but what do I know?
More money than sense.
It is what it is. But hey, listen, we're going to step aside for a few moments, but when we come back, we will get you set for the third and final period. Rangers up 3-1 after 40 minutes. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back on the THPN YouTube channel. You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel, presented by DraftKings. Use code THPN to sign up. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. And with the playoffs here, now is the perfect time to drop some bets. I see right now the Boston Bruins are at plus 1,100 to win the Stanley Cup. They were my pick before the season starts, and I will ride with the Boston Bruins, but that's just me. What you want to bet on is up to you. Download DraftKings now and use our code THPN right now to sign up. Must be 21 plus in select states, and please play responsibly. After 40 minutes of play, it is a 3-1 Rangers lead here. And Bob, I know we talked a little bit about this before we went to commercial break, but even down 3-1, you have to like the way the Capitals battled back after letting in 3 unanswered goals right there off a Tom Wilson shot that was deflected in, but not by the initial person who we thought it was. But Tom Wilson gets up board, and it's exactly what you want going into the third period.
No doubt that it looks like they were a little salty after some of the calls too, so they got to channel that energy and get back into this game to get the forwards a little more active. I just got an update from the Caps PR department. Vincent and Iorio sustained what they're calling an upper body injury. They always do. Questionable to return. So it looks like the Caps going to play. Yeah. Well, hey, playoffs, you don't want to be down a defenseman. Going into the last period.
The Caps defense is already thin enough as it is. I mean, losing him, that just makes it even worse.
Yeah, and he was one of the guys. Vinny Iorio was one of the guys they called up from Hershey late in the year. Once Nick Jensen went down and Rasmus Sandin went down, and remember they had already decided to make a trade. They traded off I always forget. They traded off one of their veteran defensemen at the trade deadline. So it's one of those things where it's gonna be tough on the defensive end. They're gonna have to have some guys. They're going to have some guys step up now. Next man up.
Yeah, Duke's saying he'll be out the rest of the series probably, especially with the Rangers just overpowering Washington all game long.
It's possible. We'll have to see.
It is possible. Dylan says, Bob, is Ovi going to beat Gretzky's record? We think he is. We think he will.
He's only got, I think, 42 goals left to go. So he can
41.
Have
41.
There you go. Yeah. So like you said earlier, it is possible that he gets it next year, but if not next year, for sure the year after. I mean, that's just
how many years does he have left on his current contract? 2 years?
2 more years after this one, yeah.
2 more years after
2
this
more years
one.
after this.
Because he said himself after his contract was up that he's done. He's retiring, I think. So
that's what he said.
If there's any time to break the record, now is the time to do it.
This would kind of be it, yeah. So I think it'll be the first month of the 25 season would it be his last year.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Absolutely. We got a joke here from Patrick. Why can't you keep secrets in a cornfield? I don't know why. Or do I want to know? Bob, thoughts on the ovation Oshie received in Rogers Arena after getting 1,000 games? I love how it promotes appreciation from opposition fans, even from across the continent. I thought that was awesome personally.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing that you got to love about hockey is fans are so knowledgeable and so appreciative of guys like Oshie because he plays the game the right way and he plays it with such heart. He's one of the leaders on this team. I mean, of everybody in the core that it's gonna hurt when they retire. Obviously, it's gonna hurt when Ovi leaves, but it's gonna hurt just as much when Oshie goes because
100%.
He's like the Pied Piper there. Everybody follows his lead. So talking about the knowledge base of hockey fans, that's what we were talking about before the game when you and I were talking, and I said how I love how the Rangers crowd still chants "Potvin sucks." 30 years after he stepped off the ice. So it's one of those things you got to love about hockey and about the fans.
No, of course, absolutely. Zarbian says, I'm going to go pour a drink. Be right back. Hey, let us know what your drink of choice is. I'm curious.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, this is coming from a guy that rarely drinks at all. So let me know what you're having. I'm curious, Zarbian. Why can't you keep secrets at a cornfield? Wow, too many ears.
That's a dad joke. I got to remember that one.
Classic dad joke right there.
Yep, I can remember that one.
Credit to you, Patrick. But we're going to step aside for one more quick commercial break here. And then when we come back, we will get you a preview of the third period. So it will last about a minute or so, just one loop around the cycle. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 2 minutes on the THPN YouTube channel. You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel, presented by DraftKings, getting you set for the third period between the Rangers and the Washington Capitals. Game 1 of this best-of-7 series. In round 1, it is 3-1 in favor of the Rangers after 40 minutes of play. So, Bob, what do you expect from your Capitals here as we enter the final 20 minutes?
I expect them to put a little bit more pressure on the Rangers' defense. Get the forwards more active, get them into the corners, dump pucks in there, get the pucks into the corners. Then you got to outwork them, try to throw some shots on goal, and hopefully get a tip in. Again, that's what the Caps want to do. They want to muck things up. They want to get pucks to the front of the net, and then hopefully get some ugly goals there. If they can get one here in the first 10 minutes of the third period, then I think it's game on for down the stretch. If the Rangers, if we get 10 minutes and the Rangers have a 2 or even a 3-goal lead, then the whole thing's over.
Yeah, I agree. Especially with the way the Rangers got off and running in that second period. Again, 3 goals in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. That's what you want if you're the Rangers. But the Caps were able to quiet that down real quick. Well, not really quiet down in quotes. You know what I mean, though, because the crowd has been insane. But anyway, I digress. But even still, you are 100% right. If you're the Capitals, you need to get one more to get momentum on your side. But if you're the Rangers, you want to answer back as quickly as possible to put game 1 to bed and get ready for game 2 on Tuesday night. Patrick Miller saying, I really hope and pray the Rangers win the cup. I hope so too, but unfortunately, I don't think it's happening this year, my guy. I don't think it's happening this year. My pick is still the Boston Bruins. I stand by that, but we shall see. I think Washington. So you think it's also going 6 games? That's just like me. Okay, all right, I can respect that. Andrew B. We're just about set to go. We have a trivia question here. Which Rangers scored in overtime to win the first ever playoff game between the Rangers and Capitals?
Can't remember.
That's
Don't
a
know.
good question, actually. Who is it? Brian McClellan in 1986.
Our Brian McClellan? Really?
I think, yeah, Brian McClellan. No, actually, is it the Rangers, Brian McClellan? Yeah, Rangers, Brian McClellan.
Okay. Not our Brian McClellan.
No, not yours, not yours.
Okay.
It was a Rangers.
Just a happy coincidence.
Underway in the third period, 3-1 Rangers lead. No, MSG always does a trivia question every single Ranger game. That's always Ranger related. So
makes sense. Tom Giulitti, who writes for NHL.com, just said that Vincent Iorio is still not out there for the Capitals. So They'll be going 5 defensemen. Yeah, 5 defensemen for the rest of the game.
Oh, the rest of it. Wow. Yeah, that is not good for their defense at all. Not good.
No. I mean, the way it looked, I don't see him pulling a Clyde Frazier.
No, absolutely not. By the way, if you missed it earlier, huge shout out to Kyle Manifold for joining us early on in the second period of action. Or actually, no, before the second period, as he was giving us some praise on how the stream was going. And make sure you catch him and Neil Villapiano of Devil State of Mind right after us. They got Jets and Avs in their first game of their series at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So right after us, tune into them. And then Ryan from Sarcastic Remarks has the Vancouver Canucks game tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. So we are busy here on the THPN YouTube channel tonight as Miller looking for a deflection. Oh, what a save by Lindgren. Oh, stone cold robbery once again by Charlie Lindgren as the Capitals move up. That's a shot blocked with a skate by Braden Schneider. My goodness.
I tell you what, that's what we said. Oh, and a shot from Alexeyev there.
Yeah, Alexeyev with a good chance there. If this is how the third period's going to be, sign me up.
Yeah, this is some good hockey here.
Ooh.
But again, the Capitals
sorry, Bob, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, this is not what the Capitals want. They do not want to play up and down like this. So it benefits the Rangers.
I mean, I was going to say, in general, this is what you want. If you're just a general hockey fan, this is what you want in playoff hockey. Is that
no doubt
out of play? Let's take a look at those chances from earlier. So Goodrow was alone in front at first. Oh, it was Vesey alone in front who had a golden chance, who took the initial shot off the deflection and had a wide open chance, but John Carlson sweep that away.
Almost trickled in for the Rangers. That's puck luck right there.
That was
bad puck luck for the Rangers on that one.
I'll tell you what.
Easily trickled in.
I'll tell you what, though. That's why John Carlson's my player to watch in this game, because of plays like that. What a play.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think it was, Carlson was hurt, missed a big part of the season last year after a freak accident where he took a puck off his ear.
Yes.
And I don't think it was any coincidence that the Caps missed the playoffs without
Bob.
it.
Rangers move in 2-on-1. Lafreniere. Right. Oh, good job by the Capitals defense to break that up. And now a penalty call. Delayed penalty, the tripping penalty against the Rangers.
Okay.
Vincent Trocheck will go
Dan
off.
Reemsdyk got
get a power play. That's not how you want to start the third period if you're the Rangers. Trocheck goes off for tripping. Why do Ranger tickets cost so much? I wish I knew the answer. I really wish I knew the answer. I don't know why they cost so much.
New York City. New York City. That's why.
Besides the point. Trocheck for tripping at 1:57, and the Caps have their fourth power play of the game. They're 0 for 3.
Well, what is a garden variety ticket to a Ranger game these days?
The cheapest one that I've seen this season was $146 a ticket, I believe.
Sadly, that's not that bad.
No, it's not, considering.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
But even still, I mean, going to a Ranger game, you might as well just use that money to pay off your car loan. That's how expensive it is.
Correct.
Oh, John Carlson keeps in for the Caps. They're on the power play. They're fourth of the game. They're 0 for 3. Puck played around in the corner. Here's Ovechkin. Kreider all over him. Oshie. Now Carlson moving in. Fakes the pass. Gets it off. That pass blocked in front. Carlson gets it back. Oshie tried to get there. Oshie has it. Oshie under some pressure. That pass blocked in front. Taken back by Tom Wilson. Back for Oshie. Under a minute to go in the Caps power play. Carlson has it. Fakes it. Passes for Oshie. Oshie moves up. Passes along for number 17. He moves up trying to find a lane. Oshie, Carlson, now Dylan Strome. Strome, that's a one-timer by Carlson, blocked by Zibanejad. Excellent play by Mika. And it's out of the zone. I like the pressure there. I like the pressure there by the Capitals on that last shift there.
Yeah, good zone time for the Caps there. They just couldn't get one past Shesterkin. Better defense from the Rangers.
Much better defense. Much better. 20 seconds to go in the Caps power play. Pacioretty shoots. That misses wide, and that goes out of play. I had leftover for my lunch today. It's my dad's dinner. Oh, why'd you steal your dad's dinner, man? That ain't right. But fish does sound really good, though, in all seriousness. Caps in 7, President's Trophy curse. I don't believe in that nonsense. I mean, look, the point of the playoffs is that you're in there because you're one of the best teams in the league. You go out there to win. I don't want to hear any curses or any other nonsense. Look,
again, that's hockey, you know. I mean, it's a lot of puck luck. It's hot goalies. We see it over and over and over again. It's always the case.
Exactly.
Well, Rangers are going to kill this one off.
Yeah, 0 for 4 on the power play are the Caps, but give the Rangers penalty kill a lot of credit. That's been their strength pretty much for the past decade. It's been their main strength, their penalty kills, and it continues to show here today.
Well, again,
NYR 2021 reminding us Rangers won in 94, and they also won the President's Trophy in 94. Yep, exactly why I don't believe in curses. Thank you. Gustafsson in the corner for the Rangers. Trocheck able to play it along for Lafreniere. Moving up. Lafreniere, pass for Panarin, moves in, shoots, save by Lindgren. Panarin looking for 2, but Lindgren said no this time.
Yep. Nice shot. Nice save by Lindgren.
Capitals move in. That pass through the crease and wide. Carlson gets it back. Panarin takes it away and lifts it out to center. Good job by Wenberg to get all over number 27 and try and take away the puck. Good effort by Alex Wenberg. As the Caps able to play it back. Kakko on the forecheck.
Beck Mallenstein. That was another good play from him.
Mallenstein, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Again, guys, I see all of your comments. If I don't get to all of them today, I apologize about that. As you can see, there's been over 200 people watching our stream today, and it's just very overwhelming. By the way, Andrew B., I see that you're out. Good to see you, my man. Come back in the next stream. We'd love to have you back. But again, if we don't get to all your comments today, we do apologize about that. That pass in front is taken away by the Rangers, but kept in by Dylan Strome. Strome, outlet pass, intercepted, and here come the Rangers 2-on-1. Kakko moves in. Oh, went off the post. Oh, Kakko just missed by inches. Goaltender's best friend strikes again.
Yes. Again, the Capitals look like they're
coming close.
Caps starting to chase this game already, and that, unless they capitalize, that plays into the Rangers' hands here.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, because the Capitals are not a fast team. That's not the way they want to play.
Icing whistled here against the Rangers, by the way. But hey, either way, it's only game 1 of this series. There's still
absolutely
potentially 6 more games to go, so anything's possible. But that was just a good takeaway there by Kakko that just rang off the right post and off the crossbar as well. So a couple of dinks off there. My goodness.
Yeah.
Good chance for Kakko. 6.5 gone by in the third period, and another icing whistled against the Rangers. And they lead 3-1. Don't forget, later tonight, we have Jets and Avs at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Kyle and Neil will have you covered on that one. And then Predators and Canucks later on tonight. Ryan from Sarcastic Remarks will have that game for you right here on the THPN YouTube channel. Earlier today, the Panthers beat the Lightning 3-2. They have a 1-0 lead in their series there. Hurricanes have a 1-0 lead in their series over the Islanders, and the Bruins have a 1-0 lead in their series over the Toronto Maple Leafs. A lot of great playoff action here this season so far already. And we're only getting started, folks. Oh, pass in front for Backstrom, and that deflects. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Backstrom. That's number 29. My bad. That was LaPierre.
That's Hendrix LaPierre.
Sorry, for some reason I thought.
Oh, that's okay.
Back in the lineup.
I only wish.
Rangers with 13-14 to go in the third.
And LaPierre, but again, and again, that's what you talk about is the bounces there, and LaPierre right there on the doorstep, but didn't get.
Whatever happened to Backstrom? Is he still hurt?
So yeah, he's on long-term injured reserve. He didn't actually retire. So back in November, his hip hadn't responded the way he wanted it to, so he quote stepped away from the game. But he had, and he's probably not going to retire because quite frankly he's due a lot of money. So
probably not. New subscriber alert. Uncle Luke 1980s new subscriber alert. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Uncle Luke.
We appreciate it. Can't watch the game, but at least I can see it here. Well, either way, we appreciate the support. We would show the game, but, copyright reasons. So this is all you can get. But even still, we appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. And Goza, I do see all of your food puns, and I do mean all of them. So thank you for entertaining the chat. We appreciate it. Thank you for entertaining us as well.
Absolutely. And remember, think of us as your alt cast. You got the game on the TV. You've got us as your alt cast.
That's a fair point. I didn't think of it like that. That's pretty cool.
Does MSG do that?
Here's a fun stat for you, Bob. Charlie and Ryan Lindgren are the fourth set of brothers in NHL history to face off each other in the playoffs, where one was a skater and the other was a goalie.
Huh. I guess you got the Espositos, right?
Yeah, Phil and Tony Esposito in the 70s. Jean-Francois and Bob Sav in 84, and then Paul and Tiny Thompson back in 1929.
Oof.
New subscriber alert!
All right.
Brandon B just subscribed. My goodness.
Thank you, Brandon.
I guess we're tracking the new subscribers this time around. Thank you so much, Braden. Much appreciated.
Who knew?
Hey, again, we're doing something right here. I'm sure Kyle's probably going to be bragging on his stream later tonight about what happened with us.
Well, if Kyle's watching, cash always works. We don't mind.
That's fair enough. Wilson shoots. That's blocked with a stick by Keandre Miller. What's going on, Matthew? How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. Better late than never. If you're just joining us, we got Rangers Caps game 1 from Madison Square Garden. Rangers lead 3-1 as that is an offside, as Tom Wilson was just a bit ahead of that play. So the faceoff will come outside the zone. And now Tom Wilson trying to go after Vincent Trocheck, but ref saying, hell no, get back.
Yeah, you get the feeling this one might bubble over in the last couple of minutes.
He's just going to be a pest all season long, all season. Well, not all series long, I should say, all series.
Yeah. But and as much hate as Wilson gets from every other team in the league, and their fans would love it if he was on their roster.
As much as I hate to admit it, I agree. I wouldn't want him on my team, but even still, anybody else would kill to have him. You're 100% right. Amazing job today, fellas. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. We appreciate you. Thanks for doing this. Thank you for joining us, Jax. We appreciate it. Who's your favorite Ranger player? Oh, boy. Are you talking current favorite or all-time favorite Ranger player, Matthew? Yo! Uncle Luke with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, man. My goodness.
Thanks.
So much happening here. I always start up a new subscription. Shot saved by Lindgren. Chris Kreider tried to get the rebound. No good. Capitals move up ice. I'll read your comment in a sec, Uncle Luke. I'm sorry. Oshie moves in. Try to pass to Wilson. and Gustafson takes it away.
Here we go.
And we're going to get an icing here. So anyway, I always start off a new subscription with a super chat donation. Hashtag Let's Go Rangers from current location in Colombia.
Wow.
Yo, this is nuts. Thank you so much, everybody. Wow.
This does not happen on your live streams often.
No, this is very rare. This never happens. Unfreaking believable. Wow. I'm honest to God speechless. I really, really am.
Well, we've had some good action. We've been entertaining here for the folks today. So
you're talking all-time favorite Ranger. Okay, so all-time favorite, I have two. Adam Graves and Brian Leach. And Mark Messier being an honorable mention because I grew up on that team. Currently, though, I'd have to say Artemi Panarin.
I'd go with Ron Greshner.
Greshner, wow, that's going way back. Okay, I
like
like
to the
that.
80s.
I like that.
Well, he
pick.
did marry.
Okay.
He was married to Carol Alt, wasn't he?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Supermodel.
Rangers or Caps? Are you asking us who our picks are in the series? Because I have the Rangers in 6. You said what, Bob?
I said Rangers in 6 as well. Much as I hate to admit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark Messier definitely got to be a choice, a.k.a. the Messiah. Yes, a.k.a. Moose because of his size. Moose was his nickname because he was a big man out there. Matt Rempe makes the team go crazy. Absolutely, yes. Kyle appreciates the donation as well. What's up, PT? Least favorite NHL team, Flyers. Not even a contest, Flyers.
I say I got to go with the Bruins.
Really? Bruins?
Yeah. Well,
Wow,
it's just the whole mess. It's the whole Boston thing.
In a way, I get it.
It was fine when they were lovable losers, but now it's like, welcome to Boston, loser.
Yeah, pretty much.
They got a little full of themselves. So.
What's up, like Mike LaBelle? Johnny V. I'm not sure what you're trying to allude to there, but anyway, thank you so much for joining us, Mike.
John Van Beesbrook.
I appreciate it. Flyer fans are F tier. Yes, thank you. We agree there, 100%.
Johnny V, I'm assuming is John Van Beesbrook. But I
Van Beesbrook, yes. How can I forget about him? Wow, my dumb brain wasn't thinking. Thank you for that, though, Mike. Yeah, John Van Beesbrook's an excellent pick. Absolutely. PK Subban. I'm not sure about PK Subban, but okay. Schneider with the puck. Fanning on that shot as the Capitals able to clear it out. No, it's kept in. Good keeping by Braden Schneider. Rebounded right there. And Goodrow now in the corner. Goodrow has 2 assists today. Now Veazey couldn't handle that pass. And now a race for the puck. Carlson tried to get there. Good job by the Rangers to get the puck back. That was a broken play in center ice. Good job by Keandre Miller.
All right, so we're coming up on 10 minutes, and now the Capitals are going to have to start taking some chances here.
Yep, here comes Ovechkin. Yeah. Ov moves up.
So you get first line's out there right now.
Deflection by number 28 in front, and he missed wide. Here's Ovechkin again in the corner.
And
Ovechkin
LaPierre again.
Jacob Trouba, and that's a shot by 52 off the blocker of Shesterkin.
So the Capitals have changed the lines up a little bit because you've got Hendrix LaPierre is now centering this line with Ovechkin, which is interesting. Because normally Connor McMichael's out there with him. Now
yes.
I've liked Hendrix LaPierre's as active as he's been here. But they got to get pucks in the net at this point.
Lindgren shoots a save by Lindgren. Hey, there you go. Ryan Lindgren shoots. Charlie Lindgren robs his brother. There you go.
Not bad.
I hope we see more of that in this series. I really hope we see more of that. Did I see the Zibby hit in the second period? Yes, that was insane, Matt. That was insane. There's leftover burgers for dinner, so that'll be my dad's dinner. Oh, there you go, Andrew B. There you go.
All right. Can never argue with that.
My least favorite team, Flyers and Bruins, and I'm a Leafs fan. All right, we agree on the Flyers at least, so there we go.
Yeah.
Kem says,
I don't have
Mike Gardner. Gardner's also a good one.
Yeah. also played with the Caps.
Yes, he did. Absolutely. Stephen S., what's going on, Steve? Who do you want to root for to win tomorrow, Vegas or Dallas? I picked Dallas in 7, so give me Dallas. Who else do we have here? Oh, I saw the Zibby hit. Yes. Let's keep up the great work, Rangers. Hopefully we can end this series in 5. I don't know about 5, but we'll see, Uncle Luke. Who do you think will win the cup? Unfortunately, I think Boston will. But hey, we'll see.
I gotta go. I'll go with Boston too.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if I'm wrong, I'll be very happy. But we'll see. You picked the Golden Knights. How many games do you have your Knights winning that series in? I'm actually curious about that one. By the way, while we have a little bit of a timeout, I want to remind you one more time that we are sponsored by DraftKings. Bet on the playoffs with DraftKings. Use code THPN at sign up. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only at DraftKings. Must be 21 plus in select states, and please play responsibly. Don't forget to subscribe to the Bob Matthews podcast on all audio platforms, and subscribe to my show From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on YouTube and on all audio platforms. And again, I am sponsored by SeatGeek. Go to SeatGeek.com or download the SeatGeek app and use promo code BLUESEATS, all one word, BLUESEATS, for $20 off your first ticket purchase. Do you think if Evgeny Malkin will get his number retired? Yes.
I think so.
Not even a question. Not even a question. He will.
Yeah, I mean, it was him and Crosby. You know, they've been those two dominant guys for the Pens in this era. So yeah, absolutely, he'll get his jersey retired the same way Backstrom will get his retired with the Caps.
Chris Letang's gonna get his number retired too.
Yeah. Yep.
Zibanejad shoots that one wide. Zibanejad may have picked a bad angle to take that shot, but he missed that one wide. Rangers trying to keep it in. 9 minutes to go.
Open shots.
Yeah, 9 minutes to go.
Too many open shots.
Exactly. If that puck goes out of play, 9:01 to go in the third period. Rangers holding on to a 3-1 lead. So Matt Rempe opened up the scoring in the second period with his first career Stanley Cup playoff goal. Then Panarin, and then Jimmy Vesey, the goal scorers, and then Tom Wilson, the goal scorer for the Capitals. That's where we stand right now. All in the second period.
Rangers have outshot the Caps 24-15.
Yeah, that's the key there. Who's going to get more shots on goal? And I've been begging the Rangers for years to get more shots on net, and they certainly have been doing that a lot more this year than previous years. So I do commend them for that. But even still, oh man, I thought that was a tripping call, but it looked like somebody may have dove to try and make a play. But we play on.
That wasn't a tripping call? Holy crap.
They didn't call it. They didn't call it. Oh, a takeaway. Shot from a bad angle. Save by Lindgren on Panarin again. Zibanejad shoots in a save by Lindgren, and he holds it. Excuse me, that was actually Trocheck who took that shot, and Lindgren made the save.
Charlie Lindgren keeping him in this game.
Yeah, he is.
Boy, Ovi is upset.
Panarin and Ovechkin skate off to their respective benches.
Ovi's salty about that non-call. Now, I can
yes, he is. Do you blame him?
No, they missed that one.
Breadman was so close to making 50 goals. Yeah, one away. But hey, even still, he was a monster. No one will beat Boston except for Dallas. Or really? You think the Jets have a chance? Okay. Hey, new subscriber alert.
All right.
MBZ86. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Jacob Trouba with a shot from the blue line off the draw, saved by Lindgren. Eric Gustafson keeps in. That shot may have been deflected just wide. Goodrow plays it behind for Jimmy Vesey. Vesey pressured by Carlson. Rempe trying to help him out. Goodrow taken away by number 26. Now 96 moves up for Washington, looking for a lane. Malenstein has some pressure. John Carlson has the puck. That's a shot on goal. Stopped by Shesterkin, Gustafson, and Goodrow pressuring a couple of Capital players. 7:35 to go. Third period. Rangers lead 3-1. A lot of great action here in this game so far. Just onside were the Capitals there. Number 96 was able to just keep it in on the blue line.
Nicholas Abe-Kubel.
Here's Carlson. Pass back. And a pass intended for Carlson, looking for a deflection, and he just missed that one. That shot blocked in front. Matt Rempe takes it away for the Rangers. He moves up ice. Rempe decides to dump it in. He gets it back, though, after a turnover, and a shot Lindgren actually made the save. I thought that went up high for a minute, but Lindgren made the save on Matt Rempe, and now number 52 is going after Rempe a bit.
Dylan McIlrath.
Dylan
McIlrath is
still in the league?
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's been down in Hershey all year.
Playing. What the heck?
Yeah. He's been down in Hershey all year. As a matter of fact, he he played most of last year with Hershey as well. He was the Bears captain the last 2 years.
Are you guys just doing this series? I'm not sure if I'm doing game 2 yet, but I might be doing game 4. Game 4 might be a definite, so stay tuned.
Me, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this week is going to bring in the the job that pays the bills. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. What's up, NSD? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. After this, I'm going to watch Colorado and Winnipeg. Well, watch Kyle and Neil after us when you're watching that game. They'll get you covered at 7 p.m. Eastern time for that game.
So Monumental, my local broadcast here was just showing a fight between Rempe and McIlrath.
Yes.
And I'm not sure what it was, but it was a good one.
It was indeed a good one.
There's some history there. Yeah, there's some history between those two.
Thank you so much for the kind words, Keith. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for tuning in. What'd you think about the Stadium Series game in February? I loved that game. Loved that game. A great atmosphere. 80,000 at MetLife Stadium. Just really good stuff.
Those Stadium Series games are great.
Oof. I really hope they get another. I really hope they get another one in the future.
Yeah.
Only this time I want to be there for it. Rangers trying to keep it out. Zibanejad's got the puck, and it's taken away there by Washington, and they're able to move on up as Dylan Strome able to play it for number 21. A shot save by Shesterkin, and he got a rebound chance, and Shesterkin made the save on that one too. Van Riemsdyk plays it around.
Alexi Protas, number 21. I like seeing him active, but again, you got to figure out a way to beat Shesterkin. Being active is great. Need some goals.
Oh, Will Cooley, a shot. Oh, glove save by Charlie Lindgren on Will Cooley.
Yep.
5:48 to go in the third period. Rangers have a 3-1 lead.
That's the problem when you press like the Capitals are doing, is you leave yourself open to that on the counter. And with the Rangers' speed, it's just, Charlie Lindgren's going to have to be perfect here every time out.
Yeah, absolutely. Rempe is a straight up brawler. Yeah, that's essentially why they called him up. If I were you, I would put on the game. Are you talking about our local networks? Because if that's the case, we do have it on our local networks. Igor coming in clutch so far. But I'll tell you what, Lindgren's been just as good despite giving up 3 goals. He's keeping his team in it.
So if things go south for the Rangers, what would happen?
I mean, I'm not going to think that deep right now, but
you don't want to put that out into the universe.
Nah, it's all good. But if things for some reason do go south, I really don't think anything's going to change personnel-wise, but you may start to see some contracts being bought out by a couple of players. You look at a guy like Barclay Goodrow, who's currently on a 6-year deal. It's way too much money for him. He might get bought out. Who knows what'll happen with Chris Kreider, if you want to pay him, if you want to pay Zibanejad again. You have a lot of key factors no matter what happens. This offseason, no matter what happens with the Rangers, is going to be filled with a few questions. but I'm not going to dig that deep just yet.
Gotcha.
Jack says, both of you are really nice houses. well, you're only seeing my room, but thank you. I appreciate that kind word. Thank you for that.
OT, if things go south for him in this game, but my prediction.
Oh, so he still thinks
I
it's
don't.
going
This is
overtime. All right.
listen, I don't think this is going overtime. Cap's got
Probably not.
to
A box shoot save. Rima by Cooley save by Lindgren again. Oh, Charlie Lindgren, have yourself a game.
Amazing that he's only making he's making $1.1 million this year.
Offside Rangers here.
Yep.
Great game so far. Loving the commentary. Love all the way from another Irishman. Thank you, CB. Much appreciated. Jimmy, you had a good point earlier. Although I want the Rangers to end this in 5, they do have a habit of stretching series to game 7. Cardiac range. Absolutely. Absolutely, Uncle Luke. That's exactly my point. Thank you. Oh, Matt, you went to the Stadium Series game? Jealous. Was the atmosphere as good as they said in person? Because over TV, I could tell it was awesome there. 5:30 to go in the third. Rangers lead 3-1. TJ Oshie plays it to Ovechkin. Ovechkin dumps it in the zone. Dylan Strome feeds. Oh, Ovechkin, a shot just went wide. Gustafsson takes it away. Gustafsson lifts it out. VZ race for it. John Carlson beats him to it. Trocheck trying to play it. And it's brought out by Washington. Here comes Oshie. Dumps it in. 5 minutes to go. Third period. Jimmy VZ playing it. VZ dumps it in. Taken away by Carlson. And now it's out for TJ Oshie. Good hip check there by Keandre Miller on TJ Oshie. Good hit. Jimmy VZ takes it away. Now Wenberg's got it. That's a shot save by Lindgren with the glove. Thought he was going to cover it up, but no dice there as he leaves it for Washington. Van Riemsdyk.
And he's just going to keep things going here.
Van Riemsdyk along the blue line takes a shot save by Shesterkin through traffic. Good save. Keandre Miller behind the Ranger net. Stopped by Carlson. Shot just went wide. Jack's asking, is Bob's house a green screen? Yes, it is a green screen.
Yes, it's a green screen. It is most definitely a green screen. You do not want to see what's behind it.
Oh, my goodness. We'll just leave it at that as Roslovic plays it in front of Shesterkin's net. And a lead pass for Kreider. Here he comes. Kreider scores! Chris Kreider seals the deal. It's 4-1 Rangers.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. It seems that all good things must end.
Oh, my goodness. Chris Kreider gets his first of the playoffs. Wow.
Kind of the way we expected this one to end, actually.
Wow.
Hate to say it, but the Caps were pressing, chasing the game, trying to get within one there. And, eventually you get that breakout.
Yeah. And Zibanejad with the long pass to make it all happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Mika Zibanejad and Kreider getting it done yet again. And Kreider is pumped up. He gets his first of the playoffs. Zibanejad will get the assist. It's a 4-1 Ranger lead. That's his 41st career playoff goal, the most in Rangers history. Yo, Uncle Luke with another donation. $2 dono. Wow. Thank you so much. He's only doing that because the Rangers scored. I see what he's trying to do.
Well, in that case,
be nice to my man up here. Be nice to my man up here. But Chris Kreider steals the deal for the Rangers. 4-1. Roslovic gets the other assist along with Zibanejad at 16-17. And the Rangers answer that goal from Tom Wilson that came in the second period. And this crowd is still buzzing.
Yes, they are.
Gustafsson shoots that wide, tried to beat somebody, but nobody was even in the vicinity as that puck goes into the. Oh no, that didn't go on the Capitals bench. I thought that went out of play, but no dice there as the Rangers move on up. Wenberg trying to play it. Wenberg lost control, taken away by the Capitals. Kako trying to keep it in the zone. Now it's out to center. No, it was no. That wasn't offside. Wow, I'm actually pretty surprised at that. Huh. Again, what do I know? I'm just a fan. That shot just deflected wide of Shesterkin's net.
I gotta say, Kako, that does sound like, one of the ice cream treats you get from the Good Humor Man.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Thanks.
That's really funny.
I'll have a Kako.
I didn't think of that. 2 minutes to go in the third. Panarin's pass for Lafreniere as he dumps it around.
Kako.
That's really funny.
Thank you. You're welcome to use it.
I will be stealing that from you if you don't mind. Panarin moves up ice.
Feel free.
Panarin, nice move. Oh, it's taken away right there by the Caps. Tom Wilson trying to make a play, and that's a trip. And who was that? I'm confused. Did they not call up? Why they stop play?
I don't know. Are they sending Fox off?
I thought I saw a Ranger get tripped, but Well, let's see. By the way, John Carlson has 27 minutes and 24 seconds of ice time in today's game.
Yep.
Well, it looks like there are no penalties. Oh, it was a hand pass. Thank you, Matthew.
Okay.
Thanks for clearing that up. As puck is being played by Kreider in the corner of the Capitals zone. As they're able to get it out. Pass to number 42 of Washington, able to lift it out. Braden Schneider is there. Keandre Miller back behind the net. And a takeaway behind the net. That's a shot saved by Shesterkin on Tom Wilson. And now we got some action.
Yeah.
Now everybody's after each other. And the net, oh my goodness, two players crash into the net. They go toppling on each other. McElrath and a Ranger getting involved.
My goodness. Yeah. That's playoff hockey for you.
Yes, it is. Tensions mounting for Washington, and they decided to take it out. And Wilson's still trying to go after it with somebody, as they'll just send him to the penalty box.
Uh-oh.
Of course, the Ranger fans are booing the daylights out of him. Well, let's see exactly what happened here. So Schneider with a good play in the corner. Miller behind the net. Well, that wasn't even Tom Wilson who had that chance. He was busy battling Schneider and Miller. And Kreider and McElrath topple the net over, and they go crashing down.
Yeah.
Wow. You really can't make this stuff up, can you? You really can't make this stuff up.
I'm wondering if next game we're going to see Gilmore Tuttle and Andre Poudre-Lucier playing for somebody here.
Oh, boy. Can you imagine?
And Tim McCracken.
Wow. If you're a Capital fan, you paid big money to see that.
Oh, yeah.
My God. So after that, and Capitals coach is very dissatisfied with what he's seen.
Yeah.
By the way, that was number 21 with that good chance for the Capitals, and Shesterkin made a good save.
Protas.
Yeah, Protas. Okay, thank you, Protas.
Yeah, Protas has had quite a few chances today.
Yeah, you can tell he's wanted one all game.
Yeah, he's been very, very active here.
Yeah. Oh, yo, the Capitals coach just basically told the ref, F you. Yo.
I love it. Yeah, twice.
I love it. I love anytime a coach tells a ref off, it makes my night.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. Still trying to sort out the penalties here after that latest scrum with 1 minute to go in the third. Rangers lead 4-1 on the goal by Chris Kreider. Looks like everything is sorted out, though.
And you got to think Spencer Carberry there. That's him playing some gamesmanship for game 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Under a minute to go. Face-off won by the Caps. Play it out in the corner. Gustafsson gets there for the Rangers. Goodrow can't get it out. 45 seconds left. Jimmy Vesey takes it away. Now Goodrow dumps it in the zone. It's on goal, stopped by Charlie Lindgren. 26 of Washington. Oh, almost taken away right there. Under 30 seconds to go. Goodrow dumps it in. Lindgren out to play it. Game 2 will be Tuesday night at Madison Square Garden, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll keep you updated on whether I'm doing that game or not. But the crowd on its feet at the Garden. Capitals just going to let the clock run out. Final seconds tick off. And that is your game. Game 1 to the New York Rangers as they win it 4-1. As Dowd is chirping at the Rangers bench, he wants to get something going here after the game is over. But it doesn't matter. Rangers win it 4-1, and they take a 1-0 series lead over the Washington Capitals.
Not totally unexpected, I will say that.
No, I mean, again, I'm still nervous about this series. I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm still really nervous, but hey, anything can happen. It was a great game for the Rangers. If you're the Capitals, you got to find a way to try and steal game 2. Some way, somehow, and take this thing back to Washington tied. But, Bob, before we sign off for the night here, just tell the people what you expect from the Capitals for Game 2.
Well, I expect them to come out. I think they're going to be a little feisty when they come out. Again, you want to. I'm expecting the forwards to be a lot more active. I'm going to be interested to see if Alexi Protas gets on the scoreboard in the next game because he was very, very active for the Caps.
He might.
Yeah, I'm looking for him maybe to have a big game on Tuesday night. So, not unexpected. I think if you're the Caps, you just say, hey, first, opening game of the playoffs, we didn't really expect to be here. The Rangers are the top seed. The series really starts now. Let's go out, like you said, let's steal one. They played really, really well, with the exception of that 3-minute stretch there in the second. So let's just come out, play our game, and do what we can do in game 2.
I wouldn't be nervous if I'm a Ranger fan. They will have learned a great deal from their let's not get ahead of ourselves, Connor. On stream, I think that's the most that I've tuned in all season. Dude, that means a lot to us. That? Thank you so much, Connor.
Absolutely.
And we want to take some time to thank every single one of you out there who tuned in. This is the most amount of people that I have had personally since I joined this network last summer. This was an amazing turnout, and on behalf of Bob Matthews and Kyle and Dylan and everybody here at the network, your support means so much to all of us here, and we really cannot thank you guys enough for everything that you provide for us, because we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for people like you. So thank you guys so much, and stay tuned. In about an hour from now, Kyle and Neil will have Jets and Avalanche, so you want to stay tuned for that one. Go flood their stream like you did with us. They will be just as grateful. But Bob, this was so much fun. I'm sorry about your Caps in all seriousness, but hopefully they can find a way to rebound in game 2 for your sake. But this was such a fun stream. I thank you so much for coming along for the ride. Let's do it again real soon, man. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Jimmy. I had a great time. You want to do another game in this series? I am down for it.
Let's make it happen, my man. Go subscribe to the Bob Matthews podcast on all audio platforms. He does a great job covering the Washington Capitals. Again, please go subscribe to my show as well, From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on YouTube and on all audio platforms. And once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you all so much, and enjoy the other 2 streams later tonight. Once again, the final score here, the Rangers beat the Capitals in game 1, 4-1. Alongside Bob Matthews, my name is Jimmy. This has been another THPN Watch Party. Thank you so much, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace, and take care.
Say something.